Where am I? Oh, there I am. Hello. Hold on. I get the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Hello everybody, welcome. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Sorry. I wanted adventure with my father, go look at cars. Cause apparently he had the day off today. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go look at these cars. Do you want to come along? I was like, yes, I would actually. Yeah, they lied. They were liars. He said a lot of the photos when he was looking at the cars. What was it? Let me do an alarm for like 45 minutes. I threw some stuff into the washer before we started. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Any whoosies, I went to go look at some cars. Yeah, my father said they lied. He's like, I'm pretty sure these were photoshopped because they did not look like this. And a lot of the dealer people kept saying, yeah, it's a perfect car. And my father's like, really now it's perfect? They're like, yeah, it's perfect. And he's like, uh-huh. Even though it's been in a wreck? And they're like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, I could tell. This has been repainted and redone up here and here and here. Also, you have a leak here and stuff here. And yeah. Mileage wasn't very good either. I was like, okay. So my cars were a bust. The cars he was looking for my mom were a bust. The people mainly lied. They're like, yeah, the car's perfect and this and that. He's like, no, it's not. He's like, okay, bye. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want it? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty positive. Very persistent. Also, there's like this local place that everybody likes to eat at. So we got to eat that. But he's not supposed to be eating too much of that food. And I get bad heartburn. Actually, I felt it on the way home. The reason we were late was because of traffic. Like some of the car places, he totally misread the direction. He's like, I thought it was closer to this way. And I was like, it was not. This was like all the way out there. Got the thingies mixed up. What the heck? Hold on. My headphones are stuck on the wire for my tracking. There we go. Okay. There we go. Anyways. Due to get you to come in, yeah, but my dad's like a car dude. Like, he could tell right away. My thing fell. Hold on. Let me adjust this. There we go. Okay, yeah, he can tell right away. If something's been an accident. He told me. Because there was one. I was looking at it and I was like, what the fudge? Like, how can you tell? He's like, well, look here. He's like, there's some slight discoloration. It's like not one solid color. And also there's like a ripple effect. Most cars will not have that ripple effect. That means it was an accident and they had to fix it. And then you can also tell here it's been repainted too. The color, it's almost exact, but not quite. And I was like, what the fudge? I was like, damn, okay. I was being the vampire I am. And I was like sitting in the shade, like on the ground next to like a giant truck. Like a freaking monster truck, and just sitting by the tire on the ground, like drawing in the sand, eating my lollipop. I was like, okay, you do you. There were kitties though, but some dude left early. I guess they were sharing a lot, and he told us to like move our car. He's like, hey, I need you to get out because I'm leaving. We're like, God, it's like barely 2. Where are you going? Should we shoot all the cats out? I was like, babies, no. Anyways. I'm here now. Let's jump in. But yeah, that was it. Oh wait, I need to say hi everybody. Forgot. Hi Feilong, welcome. Hi Suseki, welcome. Hi Ladog, welcome. Hi Bryant, welcome. Hi Luke, welcome. Hi Sean, welcome. Hi Bubba, welcome. Potato! Who else is here? I think I got everybody. Hello, hi! Cars, 8 cool ones? A few, but a little trippy. Cut to the busted up cars, literally on fire. That's what some douche. Yeah. If only there were tank dealerships. Yeah, it's best to have someone who knows when going used car shopping. Twiddle the thumbs and play with the plants. I was just sitting on the ground or like standing by the post, just awkwardly standing there while my father was like talking Spanish with all the dealers. Hi, Sophie. Welcome, welcome. I saw you got your apple pies. I'm glad you liked it. I haven't even looked at like the apple pie recipe in Genshin. Oh well. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna jump over. Bum 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 bum. Turn that off. Oh wait! I don't have my hoodie. My hoodie. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Ah. Dino. Here it is. There we go. This is my anime hoodie that I wear. Whoa. Perfect. Okay. Close that. No, my dino hoodie's chopped off. There we go. Okay. We're ready. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me move myself over a little bit. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Okay. Oh my goodness. You have the Uzumaki manga? What is it about? I kind of glanced at it for a second and I was like, huh, horror. All right. Let me make a note real quick because for those that are new here, I have a sort of star ranking system, not really out of if it's good or not. This is just a likely ability that I will be watching it. Also, I was listening to like myself talk the other day and I say like a lot. So I'm going to do my best to try and not to say like most of the time. All right, so what was it? 3 stars. 3 stars or more is I will watch. And then 2 stars means I might watch it. And then, well, 1 or 2 stars. 1 or 2 stars means I might watch it. And then the squiggly line. Oh my gosh. Squiggly line just sort of means like save for later, you know. So much space, pero like, I know I do say that! I do say that a lot. I really do. I will try not to say like a lot. We shall see how that goes. But that is my pin. 3 stars means I will most likely watch it or I'm very excited for it. 3 or more. 1 or 2 stars means I might maybe give it a chance. Probably at least 1 to 2 episodes. Solid maybe. And then the squiggly line just means I'll think about it later. And again, these aren't really solid. There's a few that I said I was for sure gonna watch and I did not watch it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, okay. So first one, which is our cover star of our thumbnail. So they're on our thumbnail. And that is going to be Ray Zero. If you know Ray Zero, you know. If you don't, good luck. Like, this anime it's dark, but it's very gory. The amount of gore that is in this show, I was not expecting. It's not your run-of-the-mill isekai. It's very much this protagonist is going through a lot of obstacles. Yes, he's wearing a tracksuit. No, he doesn't have any special armor or anything. In fact, I don't think he has super special powers, as far as I can remember. Totally no. Bless you, like, pero así como. I know. We need to get you a dino asset. What do you mean a dino asset? Like a custom Antonia dinosaur costume? Oh, that would be cool. I just need a second model where I'm a dinosaur. Like Zen from Zentreya from Bishoujo, where she has like all her different models. She has her cool cyborg robo model, and then she has her dragon. Rah, 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 rah. What the hell is Ray Zero? It's like I call it Ray Zero, Re Zero. Ray, whatever. I say re. Re zero. I don't know. Okay, whatever. That's how I pronounce it. But yeah, this guy goes through a heap of obstacles. Not only is it physically demanding, but it's very mentally demanding. Hell, I felt that it was a whole other level of Haruhi Suzumiya's 8-episode time loop. Man, that was crazy. This was a whole other hell, okay? But yeah, season 3 is coming out. I don't know when season 2 came out. Let me see. Give me a second. Season 2 had come out 2021. So it's been about 3 years. Been about 3 years since season 2. Do I remember what happened? Partially. I know spoilers. I know there's like a fight scene with like a beast girl, I think. She was fighting a bad guy. Because they were stuck somewhere in a forest. Something like that. I can't remember. I'm sure as I start watching, I might remember, but who knows? I haven't even watched season 2. Oh. Again, there's a lot of shows. So I can say I recommend this, I recommend that, but it really narrows down to the kind of genre and stories that you like. That's why I generally ask when I offer anime recommendations, or if someone asks for an anime recommendation, I always ask them, what kind of genre do you like? What kind of stories do you like? Is there a specific kind of trope? Various things. I ask all those questions just so I have an idea of what kind of show you like. 'Cause it's like a TV show. I'm not going to sit here and watch the Kardashians, okay? I'm not into that. I'm not going to watch Bold and the Beautiful. I'm not going to watch Wives of whatever big city they're at. That's not the kind of stuff I watch. And even then, I think I really just like funny mysteries. I'm really into comedic mysteries. If I have to watch a TV show, I love comedic histories. It's mysteries, not histories. Comedic mysteries, or anything comedic. That's just the kind of stuff I prefer watching. It depends too. And some people like certain books, they like certain media. So every time people ask for a rec, just depends. I will admit this isn't like your own stereotypical isekai. Yes, there are a bunch of characters that do like him, but you can tell, and he admits this several times, he is in love. Amelia, that's her name. I was like, God, what's your name again? I hope that's her name. Comedic histories, mysteries, my bad. Kind of feels like ReZero brought a whole new group of people into anime, kind of like Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, no, ReZero is it's not your stereotypical kind of isekai. It very much has, I don't know how to explain it, because a lot goes on. They have an array of characters. Subaru, he's not, maybe at first he kind of has a main protagonist complex, but over time he's like, no, I'm the only one that can do this. In order to protect the ones I've grown to care for in this new world, I need to do whatever it takes, and I believe there's a large portion of flashbacks in season 2. A lot of flashbacks. Lots of tragic love stories. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, season 3 is coming out. It's been about 2 years. Oh, 16 episodes. Okay, that's great. October 2nd. What day is that gonna be? That is going to be Wednesdays. Oh man, I'm busy on Wednesdays. I can never watch my anime until like late at night. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, Uzumaki spiral into horror. What is this? Sad when the author made a church story if he picked Rem. Whole world was fucked because of it. What? I think I did hear about that. That they made an alternate. So there's another character that's in love with him too. That's who Bubba's referring to. Satella. Satella? Who's Satella? Is that the witch? No, I thought the witch's name was something else. No comedic histories, no take backs. No! Author of Danmachi did that too. Oh, okay. Feels like a deconstruction of the isekai genre, like how Madoka Magica is for the magical girl genre. Madoka Magica is... oh, jeez. That took an angle that I was not expecting. And a lot of magical girl media has also taken that angle, but sometimes it's actually very good or funny, which is why I feel it's a complete coin toss every time I watch a magical girl anime, was because I legitimately don't know which direction it's going to go in. It could go in any direction. Hi, Brian. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Danmachi Bros bust you with Restoria. Restoria's crazy. Oh my gosh. I'll get to that. When we go back to summer 2024, I'll give my thoughts on that one. I loved the Restoria anime. Oh my gosh. It was very interesting to watch. All right, Uzumaki spiral into horror. Into the town of Kurozo Cho, Kirigoshima lives a fairly normal life with her family. As she walks into the train station one day and meet her boyfriend, Shuichi Saito, she sees his father staring at a snail shell in an alley. That is definitely not creepy. Thinking nothing of it, she mentions the incident to Shuichi, who says that his father has been acting weird lately. Shuichi reveals his rising desire to leave the town with Kiri, saying that the town is infected with spirals. That sounds strange, but this father's obsession with the shape soon proves deadly, beginning a chain of horrific and unexplainable events that causes the residents of Kurozo Cho to spiral into madness. Why is this giving me Junjo Ito? Is it Junji Ito? You know which author horror guy I'm talking about. Why is it giving me those vibes? Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, it's 3 stars. I am gonna watch this because I'm invested, okay? Also, I love Felix. I love my sweet cat boy. I don't think he's gonna be in season 3 though, but we'll see. This one, oh, it's 4 episodes. Huh, there's no minutes. I'm surprised this isn't considered an OVA considering how short it is. It's either gonna have really long episodes or it's a very short story. Says it's based off of a manga. Interesting. Okay, Blue Lock season 2. This one I'm probably not gonna watch. I'm not one for her. Junji Ito. There we go. Because it is by. Oh, it is. It is Junji. Oh, it's that one. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I had to look at the picture and I was like, oh yes, that one illustration that's on everything. It's this one and another one. I see it on all of his merch at Barnes & Noble. Oh boy, that's the beginning. Oh no, why are y'all judging me? I'm sorry, I didn't know it was him. I don't read Junji Ito. I can't handle horror. Oh, cards. I can't handle horror very well. You all know this. Alright, Blue Lock season 2. Legit did not know this was a soccer anime. I kind of looked at the picture and I was like, that's so cool. And I clicked, I was like, this is soccer? When I first started the episode. Wow, Tonya, fake anime fowler. No! I don't read or watch Junji Ito. I'm sorry. It's so scary. I have his manga just because I found it at a thrift store. Very cheap. So I do have a few volumes of his stuff, like hardbound. Whoever donated it forgot their blood splattered bookmark, which was very cool. I was like, oh, that's sick. So I kept the blood splatter and I put it in front of the spine because it was kind of a thick book, so I put it on like the page spine so it looks like there's blood coming out of the book. It looks really cool. So I do have it. I don't read it. If I do read it, it's gonna be when I'm not alone. And in the morning. Just one beautiful morning. It's football. Okay, well, it's for us in the US, this is soccer. But yeah, football. Not gonna lie, I haven't read any of them either. I'm not as brave as I thought. Playing a zombie game is scary. Did you like it, Sophie? I'm sorry you got scared. I was expecting it to be that scary. Sorry. Usually when the graphics, like, I don't know. I thought the graphics would make it less scary. And it was old. My brother said it was old, and I don't know. His standard games is a little funky. What is up with this rabbit girl? 3rd season, and you have this cool rabbit warrior chick. Wood. Anyways, so this one's season 3 of Ari Fureta Shokugyo Desekai Saikyo. Don't know what that is. No, not the S word. What S word? Sexy bunny girl? What S word? Soccer? Okay, 2nd season of Seirei Gensoki? What is this? Oh, I thought it was the assassin one. I like that one. I'm surprised that one didn't get more seasons. I was very upset. I was like, no! Well, obviously I haven't watched season 1, so I'm not watching that one. This one's season 3. Also did not watch this one. And I did not watch this one either. Okay, what's this next one over here? Dandan. No, Dandaran. Dandaran. Okay. Oh, that's a mouthful, like durara. Alright. Let's say, after being aggressively rejected. How do you get aggressively rejected? Momo Ayase finds herself sulking when she stumbles across a boy being bullied. Saved by her rash kindness, the alien-obsessed boy attempts to speak to her about extraterrestrial interests he believes they share. Rejecting his claims, Ayase proclaims that she instead is a believer in ghosts, starting an argument between two of over which is real. I think they're intermingled, my personal opinion. Anyways, in a bet to determine who is correct, the two decide to separately visit locations associated with both extraterrestrial and supernatural. Ayase visiting the former and the boy visiting the latter. When the two reach their respective places, it turns out that neither was wrong and that both aliens and ghosts do exist. Oh, that's nice. The marks at the beginning of Ayase and the boys' adventure as they attempt to fix the surreal, supernatural, and extraterrestrial elements around them to return to a normal life. Why'd you want to fix it? Wouldn't you investigate it? Action, comedy, supernatural. Okay, I don't trust these labels. The reason I don't trust them is because some of the stuff has been mislabeled before. So I'm gonna give it 2 stars because I am kind of interested that I would probably just watch episode 1 just to see how it is. Just to see, there's like a quirky little fortune cat here. I feel like he's got a very interesting voice actor. I will give this one 2 stars just because I do like comedies. And the cast looks pretty quirky. I'm assuming these are our 2 main characters. Then these are some schoolmates they make. And then these are like the monsters, I guess. I think? Ghosts, aliens. I haven't seen any aliens like that, but sure. Sure. Let's see. Oh my god. Love struggling. Wow. I've seen some ads about Dandaran. Must be the hype anime. Really? I haven't seen the ads. The first 3 chapters were pretty awesome. Can't wait to see the full anime. Of this one? Should we watch the ad? Is it gonna let me watch the ad? I don't have the volume up on anything, do I? Just switch audio. We should be okay. Alright. Let me see. Man, I hope it doesn't like... Please don't copyright me. Okay, we're not doing that right now. No. It's too late in the afternoon for me to have this fresh in my mind. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. For sure, gonna give it 2 stars. I am gonna watch it. Netflix anime. If I'm being quite frank, every time it says Hulu or Netflix, I think that's just them putting in some money for the production and also putting in the money to be like, hey, can we get the exclusive rights to stream this? But I don't think they had like any sort of leeway in the creation of it, so to speak. I think it was just a licensing thing. That's why it says Netflix anime, Hulu anime. It's really not them. I think it's just a licensing thing. Because I saw Violet Evergarden had gotten picked up by Netflix, but it still stayed solid throughout. And I was like, yeah, there's no way Netflix did this. Okay, so 2 stars for sure. I'm not continuing that trailer. It's too late in the afternoon for me to get that out of my mind between now and bedtime. All right, Shangri-La Frontier. I didn't want to watch this because I don't know. Like, I'm in some monster main characters. I don't know about the bird with the muscular bod. I'm not too positive on that, so I just didn't watch it. But I saw a lot of people commenting on it. I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos about it. Well, I haven't watched the YouTube videos. I just saw the thumbnail, but I didn't, actually watch it. Nor do I know what it's about. I'm sure I read the description at some point. I don't remember. More than likely not go watch this, but this is season 2. So if you're watching season 1, season 2 is coming out October 13th. Is this one still going? Oh my god. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 5. I tried to watch this. I tried to watch this. Danmachi? What? Okay, what's Danmachi? Oh, Dungeons. Oh, Dungeons. Oh, Happy. Oh, is that the name for it? Yeah, season 5's coming out. Wait, what? Abby's on its 5th season? Yep. Oh no, this is much older than you guys think it is. Like, I remember trying to watch this a while ago, and I gave up, I think. I think I watched 2 episodes and I kind of got bored, not gonna lie. When did season 1 come out? Let me see. So season 1 came out 2015. So it's almost about 10 years old, almost 10 years old now. About 9 since season 1. So the fact that it's already at season 5, that's pretty good. And it is a light novel, so I do believe the light novel is still ongoing. Don't quote me on that. Check wiki. That's where I get all my ongoing, not going schedule stuff, as I check the wiki. Sorry, it's really hot, so I'm drinking a little water right now. Season 4. Who's best girl? Who's that? But yeah, I got bored, so I never watched it. But if you were looking forward to it, you were waiting for season 5, it is coming out October 5th. Who the author also wrote an ultra story of Belle getting with Liu, the world. Why? Why can't the alternate stories just be cute and fun? Why do they have to be world ending? Oh, I know it's old. I'm pretty sure I was watching season 1. It was airing. I remember when season 1 was airing. I wasn't watching it. I didn't want to give it a try, but I was like, nah, it's okay. I keep saying like, I know. Oh my goodness. Damn, it's so hot out there. It's starting to cool off over here. Lucky. I know the first day of autumn already rolled around on Saturday, but for us, it doesn't start getting cool until maybe end of October, mid-November. And that's a maybe, very solid maybe, you know. Oh, okay, Bleach is continuing. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, the conflict. I'm assuming this is part 2 of the final arc. I know when this came out, my friend texted me. Strix texted me. He was very excited. He's like, look. And I was like, that's cool. I keep saying the word again. Yeah, he had texted me. I told him that's great. I'm so happy for you. Congrats. I think I stopped Bleach. Jeez. I was an idiot, okay? I decided to watch everything, including the fillers. I know most people skip the fillers. I did not. So I watched everything. I believe I stopped at around episode 145, around the vampire arc thing, and I hadn't watched since then. Am I gonna watch it again? Maybe in the future. Maybe. I have the manga. I have a good chunk of the manga. I believe I have like 1 through 40 something. So I have a good chunk of the manga. I just, you know, I just haven't watched the anime. Might as well embrace the valley girl within you. Liu Lion, she's a rogue elf. She's a rogue elf? How to pick up girls in dungeon. Liu? Who is best girl and why? Oh, she looks so cute. Okay, yeah, I've seen a few figures of her. I haven't seen clips, but I've seen some figures. All right. Oh wow, SA is still ongoing. It's become quite the empire. Okay, there's this artist. I like to look at his works, and there's somebody on his Patreon that I guess is on a high tier of Patreon, and they're always commissioning Sword Art Online art. Like, I'm not judging them or anything. Like, more power to you. If you can buy that much Sword Art Online fan art, go for it, you know. But it's a lot. So I was like, damn, you are really into Sword Art Online. Like, wow. Damn. Oh my goodness. So in the first 50 chapters is but a drop in the ocean of the Bleach lore. Really? Oh man, I'm missing out then. I'm missing out on a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, not watching. It looks like we just have a bunch of continuations. I thought the Gun Gale series was different. Because I know Sword Online has like a bunch... I keep saying the word. I know Sword Art Online has a bunch of different variations. Such as like... This is hard. This is a very hard speech tick to take out. They have various versions of what is considered Sword Art Online per se. I know this one's the Gun Gale. I believe it has the brunette chick that has the pink outfit. I know the original Sword Art Online did have a bunch of guns or firearms, if I recall. Then again, I never watched it, but still, I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this art style, I'm like, wow. Keep saying the word. Ah! It's okay, you don't have to stop saying like. I know, but I say it a lot. I want to decrease the amount of times I've said it, but I keep saying it on impulse. Instead of saying, I said this, I said that, I say, and I was like. Okay la. There's a side story of a different MC playing Gun Gale. Oh, okay. I can physically see you trying your hardest not to say it. I am trying very hard not to say it. I think the only person who's really conscious of it is you. Really? Are you sure? So I was listening to me rambling the first 14 minutes of Genshin yesterday, and I said it a lot. I was thinking, damn, that's a lot of likes. Anyways, yeah, we have the Gun Gale Online Season 2. So if you watched Season 1, here's Season 2, October 5th. Blue Exorcist Beyond the Snow Saga. Again, if you were watching Blue Exorcist, here's more. I believe that I watched about 2 episodes and I dropped it. Also, I think I only have about 1 through 12 of the manga. Haven't read it. Usually when I read my manga, I try and read the whole thing online and then slowly collect it in person. Or I'm gonna wait until I have the full volume set so I can read it. In case I get hooked, I can continuously keep going and not have to think about it. And think, oh, hey, I kind of want to see what happens next. You know? It's just better if I have a whole stack next to me on a couch and be like, okay, we can read now. Alright, what is this blue box? This art style... I don't like the art style. It looks a little funky. I don't know. I kind of don't like the art style. Let's see. Taiki Inomata, a third-year student in junior high, attends AMA Academy, an integrated school with a major sports program. You already lost me at sports. Having joined the high school badminton team, Taiki tries to attend open practice as early as possible, but no matter how early he goes, he always arrives second in the gymnasium. The person one step ahead of him is Chinatsu Kano, a first-year student in senior high and Taiki's crush. Chinatsu is the rising star of the basketball team, and the gap between her and Taiki could not be greater. Although Taiki is a decent badminton player, his popularity is nowhere near Chinatsu's, making it even less likely for his feelings to be reciprocated. However, in a strange twist of fate, she ends up living in Taiki's house. Wow! I haven't seen that plot. This is very old anime plot. It's reminding me of that one, oh god, what's it? It's that clumsy, tiny, crazy chick. She's not crazy, but she's a little quirky. And there's an earthquake. It's an older one. I forgot what it was. I think it's Love, Hate, something. There's an earthquake and her family house gets destroyed. And so her parents are actually best friends with the most popular guy at school. He's like this very uptight, very student president kind of personality. Oh, they're so quirky. It reminds me of that. The only exorcist in my heart is Alan Walker. He's also Alan Walker will always be our only exorcist. I take that back. It's gonna be Seimei from Omni-OG, and then Alan Walker for me. But maybe just because I say it a lot too. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed it, but because I was just sort of laying down and just listening to myself, I thought, damn, I say this a lot. Okay. I'm probably not gonna watch this. Wanting to become a worthy match for Chinatsu, Taiki pursues the same dream as his crush to partake in the nationals. Taiki starts training harder than ever before, all for the sake of building a strong relationship with his new housemate. Probably not gonna watch it. I'm not really big into sports, and a lot of the time if I don't like the art style, I will not read and or watch it. I know. Don't judge a book by its cover. I understand. I completely do. But sometimes it just hurts my eyes. I cannot sit through it and watch it. That's why I never watched Ruby. When Ruby came out, it was very much the time of when 3D animation wasn't as advanced as it was now. As it is now. So when I was watching it, it was kind of painful to watch. And I could not sit through it. Absolutely could not. Did I want to get into Ruby? Yeah. I mean, you know, I tried. It just didn't work out. I do like that studio, though. They were working on a show I liked. It was called The Nomad of Nowhere. Never continued it, but I absolutely loved it. It was so cute. It was about this wandering nomad cowboy that never showed his face, but he was mute, and he can bring rocks to life, I believe. And the rocks were so cute. And I believe a king or somebody was trying to hunt him down. And he was running away, and some cowgirl hunter found him. I don't know. It was a cute little story. Made a background for it, everything from my computer. Just finished the Magic Girl and Evil Lieutenant. Oh my god, did the last episode come out today? Oh my goodness. We'll discuss more of that when we go back, but I do have some tidbits about it and my little excursion with the previous works the author had done in the past, which kind of made me like it more. There's more drama within the Ruby community than there is decent story. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a few things. I was like, huh, okay, cool. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, probably not gonna watch that. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, we got Dragon Ball Daima, new Dragon Ball series. Oh joy. Let's see. You are Miss Servant. Interesting, and made with boots and some knives, I see. Hitoyoshi Yokoya is a high school student who currently lives alone. One day, an unfamiliar girl knocks on his door and offers to be his maid. She reveals that she is a former assassin, called it, which makes Hitoyoshi nervous. When her skills save him from being run over by a truck, Hitoyoshi ultimately decides to take her in. However, the mysterious girl actually has no household skills. In fact, her only expertise is assassination. As she has lived her entire life for the sake of killing, nonetheless her time with Hitoyoshi allows her to experience new emotions she had never felt before, inspiring to become a regular girl. In order to advance towards this upcoming chapter in her life, she asks Hitoyoshi to grant her a new name, to which he names her Yuki. Having someone she can finally consider family, Yuki acquires her new fond memories that fill her heart with the warmth as she tries to leave her dark and lonely past behind. Unless I see a clip on TikTok about it, I will more than likely not be watching this. I have nothing against these kinds of stories, but sorry, I'm just gonna oh wait, no, I wasn't even watching season 1. I have nothing against these stories, but I don't know. This sort of reminds me of a story my friend was writing way back, and he did not like the premise he was writing for his character. I don't know, he felt that this whole assassination background thing just kind of overshadowed a lot of her current quirks and the way she wanted to live. And I don't know, it was very messy balance. He couldn't figure out. He ended up scrapping the whole thing. And then also just it, I don't know, when I was reading it and just kind of the vibes I'm getting, it's kind of reminding me of Fate Stay Night in regards to the relationship with Saber and, oh my god, it's Emiya? Is that his name? Sorry if I butchered his name. I really don't like him. And at least not when he's not. I don't like him as not Archer. I like him as Archer. But him as himself, I don't know. Because I'm kind of looking at it and I was like, well, I mean, there was Dragon Maid, but that was more of like an accident. Why are you laughing? Oh, yes, I Can Fix Her, the anime. It's not really that I Can Fix Her vibe. It's more so that this character was completely living like a different life and they were solely on this life path. And then they suddenly meet a random dude. And now they're like, I want to be a normal girl and date this person. I'm thinking like, you what? Like, it just seemed like a very sudden decision, as though there was no build up for it, you know. I don't know. It says it's a comedy. I think I don't get good vibes when the MC has a sort of dark past and she kind of has that stoic, the female lead, when she has like that stoic expression, you know, where this was her identity for the longest time, as she meets some random dude and suddenly she wants to change the identity. The premise seems very random in theory. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this sort of topic. You can say, oh, but it's like Dragon Maid. No, Toru wasn't, you know, some heartless person. At least when we first meet her, we don't see that dark side of her. We see her as this very bubbly person that wants to give back to Kobayashi, you know? And she's just absolutely in love with Kobayashi and she's very grateful. And so if you start off with that, and she's a dragon, so there's already a supernatural element. It's not supposed to make sense. But in this case, it doesn't look like there's any sort of supernatural element. In fact, she was just an assassin, but she just randomly shows up. You know, I'm sure there's some backstory for it, but I would appreciate the backstory first so we can at least have some build-up as show why she showed up. That one Yakuza household one did the concept perfectly. Exactly, yeah, the way of the house husband, that one was funny. That one kind of already throws you into it, but it was very to the point. There wasn't really a build-up. All you had to know was that in appearance-wise, he looked all scary, but he was actually a house husband. And he was an absolute sweetheart. And he was learning all these new things. And also he was already married to her. So when you first started, he was, you know, he's all good. He's already married. Reminds you of Sakamoto days too. Yes, there was like a very short blurb in the beginning. How, oh, he was a sassy, he got married, and this is his life now. You know, but it was very quickly. I feel like this just throws you in, where it's like, oh, this hot maid chick shows up, and she wants to be his servant. You know? I don't know. I'm not a fan of the premise. So I'm not going to watch it. I feel like it would get on my nerves. Like Fate Stay Night did. I don't like Emiya before he's Archer, you know? He gives me that, you know, eroge game protagonist vibe, right? There's a, what was it? It was a picture I saw. I should have retweeted it. It was on, I can't remember. It was an Ultimate game. It was a post about Ultimate game, and it said an Ultimate game female main character. You know, a harem female main character versus harem, and she had like different designs, and she had different hair colors, different hairstyles, and she was different. You know, I said male main characters in like erotica light novel games, and it looked like the same dude. He either had black or kind of bluish hair and the same outfit, which was like jeans and khakis and a t-shirt and a sweater. I was like, really? What? I looked at it and I thought, okay, that's, yeah. You know, you know, it's just I don't know. I'm for sure not gonna watch this. You guys can let me know if it's good or not. I'm not gonna watch it. This one, I read card as the aristocrat. I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. This is actually pretty good. I had my doubts about it. I had legitimate doubts, and I kind of got bored. But then as I continued watching, I kind of had grown fond of the main character's dad. And so there's a scene where the father was dying of illness. And these these three characters owed a lot to him, not only to the main character, but to the father who gave them a chance, you know, to be part of the household. Because they're nobles, but they're of the lower rank nobles, a smaller domain. And so I kind of got attached to all these quirky characters. And the MC really does his best. He knows he's not that smart. And it's kind of funny. So for a lot of the isekai MCs, it's funny and ironic in a way that their subordinates assume, oh my gosh, you're so smart. You were telling me no because you wanted me to think about it, right? Man, you're a genius. No, he acknowledges his shortcomings. He's aware that he's not too smart. He's not too smart. He's not that strong. He's aware of all that. And his subordinates know that too. So he asks them for help. Like, hey, you have a gift and I would appreciate your gift. And I would appreciate if you can join me and be my retainer and help me out so we can protect everybody and, you know, protect our loved ones. So he acknowledges, hey, I'm not that great. I get nervous. I wholeheartedly tell people above me, hey, I can't do anything alone. I need my retainers. All the credit goes to them. Everyone gives him credit for finding these talented people because of his appraisal skill, but in the end, he admits repeatedly, hey, no, I didn't do all this work by myself. I'm not some genius. This guy's a genius. I don't have magic. She has wonderful magic. I'm not a military strategist. He's a military strategist. My fiance is super smart politically and verbally. She's great, you know? And so he admits again and again, hey, I'm not the genius you all think I am. I'm not anybody special. I just happen to have a particular skill that I use to help out the people I care about. And so I did end up growing to like this main protagonist. I kind of got annoyed a little bit, and I was like, man, it's kind of like not too smart, but it's not ironic in a way either. Like they didn't go with either of those angles. He's just some normal dude that, you know, acknowledge, hey, there's people better than me and I know how to use them in a good way, not in like a tool in a way. But yeah, so season 2, 3 stars. I am gonna watch this. I'm very excited. I think they're gonna go to war. I got this new chick. I really like her. I love characters like her who are extremely smart and talented, but they act very laid back. And pretty much everything they do, they won't tell you straight up what they're having you do in order to improve. They just tell you what to do and they do not explain it. And I think that's a very interesting teaching style. That's not the way I prefer to teach people, but it's an interesting teaching style to see in a story, you know? So yeah, Dragon Ball. Not gonna watch this one. 3 stars. I'm gonna watch this one. I did like season 2. What is this? I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. I laugh because everyone's like all tiny and they're like sitting on the cups and the little food tray. Mad respect to the father movie on that. I didn't care about it. Hi. Oh man. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I feel like I'm gonna butcher it. Isitame? Isitame? Is that how you pronounce it? Hello, welcome. Hello, I'm new here. Hi! Which girl had booba? That's kind of it. Yeah, her booba is huge. Alright, so what is this? I love a good villainous story. Sorta. It depends. I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. Alicia's the eldest daughter of the noble Williams family, a bloodline that excels in dark magic. Her jet black hair. Golden eyes. Okay, this is kind of... Command a powerful presence, but her most unique features are without a doubt her sharp tongue and malevolent nature. By all means, she's a villainess, but also a fictional character from an otome game. As an ardent admirer of Alicia, a young, unnamed woman wishes to be her. Fortunately, a sleepy truck driver grants her wish in a bizarre twist of events, killing and consequently reincarnating her as 7-year-old Alicia inside the game. With sufficient knowledge of how the game plays out, Alicia is confident that she will go down as the greatest villainess in history as long as she endeavors to work hard. However, she soon begins to realize that escaping Alicia's fate is not so simple as it seemed. Okay. I feel like they just copy and pasted the same summary as other Ultimate games. So I got my gig tomorrow. Please wish me like, good luck, Ty. You got this. Go, Ty. Go. Go, Ty. Go. You got this. Congrats again as well. Yeah, I feel like they just copy and paste the same summary. I do enjoy reading the villainous manga, manhwa, watching the anime. I think they're really funny and they're very interesting. I love it when the villainous outsmarts everybody. But, you know, if it doesn't have anything quirky, or if it doesn't keep me laughing, or if anything is wrong with the art style, I will more than likely not watch it. But for sure, let's give it at least 2 stars. Thanks, off to bed now. All right, good night, Ty. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Good night. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Man, we're already like this far down the page, and there's only like 2 anime I'm for sure watching. This season was pretty quiet too, not gonna lie. All right, so maybe give it 2 stars. This one, I'm looking forward to this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Ran Kamono Hashi Forbidden Deductions. This is season 2. I was gonna watch season 1. I just had not gotten around to it. It's very interesting. Apparently the MC, well, this is the main character and this is the other main character. This guy has a psychotic tendency to command bad guys to go unalive themselves, which is why he has a 0 success rate for his cases, because they can't arrest anybody if they're unalived. So he's working together with him to make sure he does not unalive the bad guys. And yeah, that's what I got from season 1. I like the one where the dude was a side character and just stomped on the royal peerage with a shovel. What? Which one was that? Is that first Antonia not having any scenes to the anime, or I generally like to have a good array of episodes I can watch per day, but I know last season I believe I only had about 3 days of anime, and that was pretty much it. I didn't watch a whole lot. Some of it I was kind of watching, but I kind of got behind on it. I'll explain which ones I got behind on and why. And I'll explain which ones I just ended up not watching. But I was pretty much narrowed down to the ones I was watching. They kind of already ended at 10 episode mark, or it was delayed. So I was, you know, kind of low on anime last season, which is a little unheard of. Usually there's a few that I'll keep up with and I'll have some every few days. But last season I didn't really have a whole lot, you know, or it was continuations of the last season. So it wasn't a good mix for me personally. So here right now, there's only 2 solid ones. This one's a solid maybe 2, but 2 for sure I'm gonna watch. Maybe. I'll find it in a second. It was a dude who died playing an Otsume game and got sucked into it. Oh, wait, I think I know which guy you're talking about. I like that one. That one was funny. That was very hilarious. I was like, kick their ass, buddy, kick their ass. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to finish so no free run. Oh no, you had to finish. It's so good. Or maybe if you don't finish it, you might be on time for season 2. So you'll have a fresher idea of what happened. Alright. 376 days to the wedding. I think I saw the manga for this. I for sure saw the manga for this. And I think I saw the manga for this one. Takuya and Rika are co-workers in a travel agency in Tokyo. They're both single, but they don't mind, since they're introverts with fulfilling lives at home. Unfortunately, now their job is looking to staff an office in Siberia, and non-married employees are the first to be considered. Rika is desperate to avoid the transfer and goes to Tokyo with an idea. Okay, yeah, it is this one. If they pretend they're getting married in a year, they can stay in Tokyo. The only problem is the two of them barely know each other. If these two quiet coworkers fake quote-unquote a relationship, will it turn into something else? This so looks really cute. I took a picture of the manga when I was at Barnes & Noble because I didn't want to read it just because it looks so quirky. I kind of like the fake dating trope. I think it's really cute and quirky. Sometimes it can be two people that hate each other that are fake dating, but in this case it's two people that don't really know each other that well. Let alone, okay. Oh god, I'm not so good at finishing anime anymore. Now let alone a season 2. Sometimes you have to be really into the anime and committed to continue it. Or you haven't read the manga and you're kind of curious what happens. So I think those are the only two cases where you continue forward after a huge gap, you know. I believe Free Run should be... It got really good attention, so we should be getting a season 2 sometime soon. At least for sure by next year, beginning of next year. That's my guess, though. Okay. Man, I don't know. I'll give it 2 stars. I might watch it. So 2, 2, 3, and 3 for 3-0. I already know I'm not gonna watch this. You have to have a very unique premise in order for me to watch a harem anime, okay? Loner life in another world. When sarcastic loner Haruka, don't like sarcastic main MCs. They piss me off. Get transported to his class, try with his class to another world. He's not wild about adventuring, but he wouldn't mind having some cool powers. Unfortunately, he's last in line when the magic cheat skills get divvied up, so by the time it's Haruka's turn, there are no good choices left. Now Haruka will have to take on this fantasy world the hard way, on his own with a hodgepodge of bizarre skills. When infighting and chaos break out among his classmates, can this loner come to the rescue? It looks like all the girls in his class are in love with him. And I don't know if I'm going to like this MC. The art style doesn't look to 100% for me. So I'm probably not going to watch this one. Feel free to let me know how it goes. I'm not going to watch this. Looking at my Crunchyroll, I can't find the anime I mentioned. Oh, well, I think I know which one you're talking about. Is it the one... where he beat up all of the love interests in like a tournament? Oh yes, the shovel! No, okay, yes, I remember. We are definitely talking about the same one. Yes, I did watch that one. I read a little bit of the manga too. Yes, I know which one you're talking about. I forgot the name as well, but his weapon is like this really powerful shovel he found at some technological ruins, and he beats up all the main guys. And the MC it's so funny. I was like, damn, buddy, pop off. Yep, that one. Okay, yes, I'm aware of which one. Mostly of the Dangers of My Heart were the only exception of recent time for me. Okay, Dangers of My Heart was very good though, okay? I loved it to bits. It was so cute. Like, ah. That was an exception. Okay, that was cute. That was very cute. All right. For sure not go watch this one. This one I was looking forward to. I kept seeing the manga at Barnes & Noble's for like a while, a couple months at least. Yakuza Fiance. She has that personality of the anime Yankee chick. That's kind of like her vibe. But she's also aware she's in a very dangerous situation. She's like, shit. Well... I'm in it now. How do I get out of it, you know? And also the main reason I'm gonna watch, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this because I really genuinely did want to read the manga. It looked very good. But then I saw the trailer. You guys don't see me doing my hand gestures, but I'm putting them together like a prayer, and I'm putting them forward, you know, like that gesture where you're trying to prove a point. I saw the trailer. And you will not imagine who the main guy is voiced by. Yeah, it's my man Ishida Akira. Okay, if you don't know, I love Ishida Akira. I was crying in the theater when I was watching Demon Slayer live reading, and Ishida Akira had a surprise appearance because he voices Azusa. So when I was listening, I was like, oh my god, it's my man. It's my man Ishida Akira. I started giggling. I almost cried. I was like, oh my god. So this one's getting 10 stars from me because he plays this hot Yakuza heir marrying this hot-blooded, awesome redhead chick. I was like, damn, this has everything I love. So yeah, I'm 10 stars. I'm watching this. I can imagine. I was crying. It's like that time I was watching the Fatui trailer with La Señora's funeral, and I was listening to the English, and I found out it was J. Michael Tatum. And I was like, oh my god, you got the voice actor that does all the hot glasses guys. Oh, my heart be still. Sorry. Okay, Yoshino Some would have been a normal high schooler if not for the fact that she is the granddaughter. Oh, she's a high school? I did not know that. She seemed older. I don't think it showed her in high school or anything. Did not know that. I think I thought okay, the trailer did not show her in high school. I didn't know she was in high school. Damn. It's always the high schoolers that are the fiancés of the Yakuza boss. Does he take many roles in J. Michael Tatum or Ishida Akira? Because Ishida Akira is still heavily voice acting. I don't know if he's done any main character roles lately. Now that I think about it, I don't recall. But I know he does several side characters, I've heard. But this one's probably not his first, but in a while is a main role, you know. And then J. Michael Tatum, I don't normally listen to the English voice acting, so I wouldn't know what roles he has taken recently. But when I heard him voicing Pantalone from Genshin, damn. You're telling me you're not interested in the Wahing seasonal filler harem anime number 6? Oh my god. Wahing, watching, oh. Okay, so high school fact, granddaughter of the leader of the Osaka-based Some group, the Kansai region's largest Yakuza organization. One day, Yoshino hurries home after hearing the news about the unification of Kansai and Kanto's biggest syndicate, and the Someis and the Miyama groups. This, according to the article, resulted in a marriage of the leader's grandchildren, one of whom is Yoshino herself. Despite her best effort to annul the arrangement, Yoshino has to go to Tokyo to visit her fiance, Kirishima Miyama, who is unexpectedly nice and charming. During her first meeting, Yoshino is swept up in various events, becomes unable to refuse moving to Tokyo, which is why half a year later she now lives with the Miyama group. At school, she soon realizes that Kirishima is very popular, so her relationship with him garners the hate of his fangirls and subsequently results in bullying. They're high schoolers? No way. No freaking way. They seemed way too... I thought they were at least college. What? Oh my god. To make matters worse, Kirishima could not be further away from her Prince Charming, since he, after all, was born to be a Yakuza member. Raised as a Tanengai, follows Yoshino and her new life in Tokyo that is filled with nothing but troubles connected to the underworld. However, as though she wishes to be as far from as possible, this isn't Yoshino's first time dealing with the world of the Yakuza. So yes, she does have bouts of panic, but she's aware, like, okay, no, this is the world I'm in now, unfortunately, and I have to live with it, damn it. Oh, I smell food. That smells delicious. Okay, Ranma 1/2. I am excited, but kind of nervous. Ain't that weird? Adults in anime look young, high schoolers in anime look older. Dude, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's just a little whack. I'm like, okay. The problem was, the reason I didn't recall or knew that they were high schoolers is because if I remember correctly, when I was at Barnes & Noble's, the manga was plastic wrapped. And we all know what that means when it's plastic wrapped, okay? Are you guys aware what it means when it's plastic wrapped at Barnes & Noble's? It means it has some content in there that the average Joe cannot look at unless you bought it. So I don't know for sure if it was, but I'm pretty positive it was plastic wrapped, which is why I thought to myself, they're high schoolers? What? That, or I'm getting it mixed up with another Yakuza manga, which I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure it's that one though. We need more college age characters in anime. There's a lot of stuff you can do at college. There's also a lot of like tropes and stuff and drama you can do in a college setting too. I don't know why it has to be high school. I'm sure the man would have had fangirls at college. Don't. Hey, Strix just texted me. He said don't eat all the candy. Damn, I just ate too. No need to warn me. Jeez. I'll be careful. Damn, Strix. You just texted me. He's like, don't eat all the candy. I was like, damn. He knows me too well. What? I know. I forgot to put the alerts back on since the ASMR. Let me get her. Don't tell her about the candy, okay? Shh. You guys rat me out, I swear. Let me text her. I hope she's not cooking. What the fuck? Oh. Cancel. Yeah, just leave that alone. Don't. Oh, I clicked the wrong file. My bad. Wrong file. Bum 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 ba-dum. Where is my Lena? Hi, Lena. Ooh, oh, it's Bubba. Hey, you're getting cookies. You're fine. Come here. Come here. No, come here. You'll do what? Nothing? Nothing? I'm not doing anything.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Lena. How are you?
Good. I was making some food. What are you guys doing? Are you doing anime?
Yeah, I'm doing anime today. You want a hoodie?
Yeah, I'll take a hoodie.
We can match. Or did I get you another hoodie?
I don't know. Did you?
No, I don't think I did. Let me just... Hold on. I don't even know where the asset is. Give me a second. I gotta find it. Oh, we'll get your Dragon Knight hoodie. Where is it? Add existing. Where is it? I have your bunny. What? Where's the Dragon Knight one? Yeah, maybe because it's already here. Maybe that's why it's not showing up. Let me look for your sweater. Give me a second.
So how's everybody doing? What you guys doing? Aside from looking at anime. Did you find it yet?
No, hold on. I'm still looking. What? I can't find it. Okay. I don't think that one transferred. Dragon Knight hoodie. Bam, 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 bam. Where the fudge is it? Oh my goodness. Is it this one? There's the dragon, but where's the Pokemon? Oh, here it is. Pokemon Blanky. Here's the Dragonite. There we go. Choo 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 choo. Bam 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 bam. I gotta make it bigger. I make it bigger. Lena's fluffy.
I'm fluffy. Okay, that's good.
Okay, great. All right, we're matching now. We both have hoodies. All right. We went to Lena, but we'll tell her rewind the VOD like a minute or two. Shh.
Tell me what?
Nothing. Nothing.
What were you guys talking about?
Not the high schoolers that an anime that look old.
Huh?
The Yakuza one. We're looking at the anime. You know how some anime characters look younger, older than what they are?
Isn't that just regular anime though?
Yeah, it is. It is. That's exactly what we were discussing. Anyways, eat your cookies.
Oh, okay. You're acting awfully suspicious, Antonia.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're just here talking about anime, you know. Just ignore the Valentines. They're just being a little quirky today.
Quirky,
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Anyways. Okay. Ranma 1/2. Really now? We're gonna put the ecchi tag on it? Jeez. Okay, I'm excited yet afraid for this.
I thought you liked Ranma 1/2, Antonia. You watch it at night when you get scared.
I do watch it at night when I get scared. I don't know. So, I haven't read the manga, but I did watch the older anime. I'd watch on Hulu. And it was good. I loved it. It was funny. It was quirky. If you don't know what Ranma 1/2 is about, let me summarize it for you. I could read it to you, but okay, let me just read the summary. Hopefully it hasn't changed much. It should be like a basic rundown. So Tendo runs the Tendo martial arts school, accompanied by his 3 daughters, Akane, Nabiki, and Kasumi. One day, the sisters' lives are turned upside down when their father announces he has promised one of them to be married to a fellow martial artist's son in hopes of carrying on the family legacy. In addition to their mixed reactions when the fiancé arrives, the last thing that the Tendo family expects is Ranma Saotome and his father Genma. Ranma has been training in China with his father until an unfortunate accident changed them both. Now when water touches them, Ranma turns into a girl and Genma into a giant panda. Ranma 1/2 follows Ranma as he attempts to get along with his newly betrothed and the youngest of the Tendo sisters, Akane. Oops. As the two begin to attend the same school, they deal with fellow friends and rivals, all of whom have something to say about their engagement. Is that what the plot was?
What do you remember, Antonia?
Well, was there one of those earlier cult classics? It was a cult classic, which is why I'm kind of scared. There was a few comments and scenarios in the anime that I don't know if a lot of mainstream audiences would be open to. Well, when I mean mainstream, I mean a mainstream Western audience would be open to. It's not bad or anything. Like I said, I love Ranma 1/2. It's just there is a bunch of quirky characters and comments and scenarios that I just don't think lots of people would fall in love with. From what I remember, actually, I didn't know there was 3 sisters. I know there was 2, because Akane, one of the main conflicts with her is that she's in love with somebody already, but he's in love with her older sister. Very much an Alice in Wonderland type scenario where Alice is in love with the tutor, but the tutor's in love with their older sister. Something like that, you know. So she's kind of jealous. And so suddenly this dude shows up. It's very of its time. Yeah, something like that. I'm not saying it's bad. Like I said, I love Ranma 1/2. I love the show. I have the manga and I want to read it fully because I loved it. It's so quirky. It's so funny. It's hilarious. You know, it's a comedy for me. And I'm assuming they put the ecchi tag in there just because Ranma is naked a lot. Because like I said, it's water. I think it's hot and cold water. I don't think it's just water. I think that's the problem. Or it's not just water. I think it's hot water. I think that you have to dump hot water on them for him and his father to change. Hello, Vale. It's great to see you again. Who's your favorite? I hope you had a great day. Sorry for no, it's all good. Hi, Dontavius. Mac. There you go. Hi, welcome, welcome. This is Lena. Lena, say hi.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Lena's my magic cat.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. But yeah, what was I saying? No, you're not interrupting. It's all good. What was I say? So what from my rememberings is that they were two friends, and they said, well, one of my daughters can marry your son. And so Genma and Ranma were training in China, and they went to like this bamboo forest where there's a bunch of hot springs that had different curses, and one of them was, we'll turn into a girl when in hot water, or we'll turn into a panda, we'll turn into a tree or a flower. It was a bunch of different curses. And so they were training, and the father was training Ranma, like, look, if you fall in, you're gonna get cursed. And so they're training, and they both fell in. So his father fell in the panda curse, hot spring pond, and Ranma fell in the girl one. So when they came back to China, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go through with the engagement. And Genma says, yeah, we can. It's just there's a bit of a problem. We got kind of cursed during our training. And so that's why Ranma can turn to a girl. And so obviously there's people that are in love with Ranma. I don't know if anyone's in love with Akane. I can't remember. I think the guy, which guy is it? This guy right here. I think he's in love with Akane. And then where's the other chick? Oh my god, I don't see her. Is that her? There's this other fancy chick that's in love with Ranma, and her and Akane kind of sort of fight to the death in some Olympic gymnastics thing. It's pretty insane. And so another thing that bothered people too is Ranma doesn't have red hair. It's pink now. I really like red-haired Ranma. Also, he's kind of very potty mouth. I don't know, from what I saw from a few clips of the trailer, it seemed like Ranma was very much the stereotype of, oh my god, I was a guy, I got turned to a girl, ecchi moment, booba. But Ranma still very much acts like himself and has total disregard for whatever he looks like. So if he's like, no, I'll just tell them shit. They're like, no, you can't just go out like that dressed. And he's like, well, why not? You know, he still very much acts like himself, and he just disregards a lot of things. And so actually, yeah, I think this guy, I forget if he was in love with Akane or if he was in love with Ranma's girl form. Because nobody knows about his girl form except Akane, his father, and I think her family. But nobody else knows about it. And I don't know. I just feel that if they are going to do a remake, they're going to change a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be very disappointed with it. Never saw the original series. I mean, it's up to y'all what you think of Ranma One Half. Like I said, these are just my opinions of the anime seasons. But me personally, I don't think I'm gonna like it. I'm sorry, I just saw what's listed under the themes. Yeah, action, comedy, romance, ecchi. I think because most of the time when magical sex shift, I'm sorry, what? What? What is this? What? There's more? That's crazy. What the fudge? Yeah, this is like a whole other genre. It's like saying this is a Yuri anime and this is a yaoi anime, but then one of the characters switches to the opposite gender, so then it's no longer a Yuri or yaoi anime, sorta. It's like, oh, I love my guy best friend, but he's a girl now, and then they bang, you know? Or, hey, I love my girl best friend, but she's a dude now, so then he's banging me, you know, stuff like that.
I'm sorry, what?
Were you zoning out again?
No, I was reading the other description.
Well, what did the description say?
Robots.
Robots? Which one were you reading?
The Demonoid one.
There's robots in that? You know, I don't see cyberpunk. Okay, well, pay attention, Lena. We're discussing.
What are we discussing?
Ranma One Half and magical sex ship.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, never mind. We won't discuss that part. But we're discussing Ranma One Half. Found the other side of the test paper. Oh my god. I don't know. I am pretty sure because Ranma has complete disregard for when he's like naked and stuff, and when he's trying to change forms, he has to like get hot water dumped on him. Or maybe it's water. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's hot water. they're gonna really push for the ecchi side. We're like, let's push as much boob as we can. You're like, that's not the point though. The point is these two hate each other and they're slowly trying to grow a relationship of understanding, but they still kind of actively hate each other. We might have themes that might not go well in today's climate. I had my hand set with something, so I couldn't ask earlier. I don't know, I just feel like a bunch of older anime had a lot of quirks and comments and topics and scenes that lots of people were more open to back then, especially a Western audience. And now I don't think people are more open to that anymore. I know for a fact, had he not been a high schooler as well, people would hate this anime. I know for a fact, because that happened with another anime about a couple seasons ago, where she was the daughter of a yakuza, and she fell in love with the dude that was kind of a bodyguard for her. I think he was like in his 20s or something, and she was in high school. Again, this was a very common trope back then. A lot of romance anime had either really ancient mystical beings that would hook up with the high school girl, or it was some older, like not older but probably like between 20s and 30s gentleman who was saving this high school girl or something. It was a very common topic or trope. It was a very common trope, very common story. So I watch a lot of those older romance anime. I read a lot of those older romance manga, you know, older as in between like maybe 1985 and I want to say 2010, that sort of range for anime. So that was just a very common relationship romance trope for a lot of manga and anime. And so you just watch it to watch it, you know, but a lot of people really hated it. Shoot, the name of the anime is escaping me. Reminds you of that one recent with the high school girl that fell in love with her manager at her part-time job? I didn't watch that one, but yeah, something like that. And Example date a young girl. Real life, it's that one, officer. Yeah, just in a world of fiction for a book or an anime, it's just a very common trope. A stylistic choice, an aesthetic story choice, you know? A relationship romantic trope genre. Yeah, it's a type of genre. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. It's a type of genre in this sort of media. And so I had read a bunch of the ones from the 90s and early 2000s, you know, so I am aware of those before Barnes & Noble stopped selling the prints of those. Anyways, you know, it was a very common just relationship trope. And so that's how I saw it. I was like, oh, it's another story like this. Obviously real life, yeah, it's that one, officer. Don't do that. It's very illegal. Do not. You know, oh my god, I just saw what's under Ranma One. How? What? What's under it? Oh, I've been wanting to watch that one. I haven't gotten around to it.
Which one? Let me see. Natsume's Book of Friends. And there's a kitty there. I thought you would watch it because you love when there's cats.
I do love when there's cats. I just haven't gotten around to it. All right, maybe back watching anime again. Oh, okay. I probably had to jump into it. Oh man, it's like season 7. Man, I want to watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it. But yeah, I just think there is a lot of tropes in a particular romance genres back then that I don't think people are okay with now. Western audiences, I don't think they're okay with now. So I'm just afraid that they might change some stuff, or it won't be as popular, or there's gonna be discourse, something, you know. That's always my fear when they reboot older anime, just because, you know, those were different times, those were different writing, and you know, it's more of a chill and episodic show. Really? Okay. All right, we'll get to that in a second. But Lena, is this the one you were reading?
Yes.
Did you want to read it?
No, you can read it, Antonia. It's okay. I'll just sit back and relax.
You'll sit back. Okay. I got you. All right. So, Mao 2099 Demon Lord. Mao, my bad. Although I don't think you could just jump season 7. No, not jump into it. I mean, like, I would need to start season 1 and catch up before season 7 airs, but it's October 8th. No way am I gonna catch up. I still need to catch up with last season's. So I was looking ahead. No, it's all good. Alright, Demon Lord, blah blah blah. The cyberpunk metropolis Shinjuku, a massive city-state beckoned with neon lights, towering skyscrapers, and the latest cutting-edge technology. It is here in the year 2099 of Fused Era where the legendary demon lord Veltol has the second coming 5 centuries in the making. But this landscape is nothing like the one he conquered all those years ago, where the fusion of magic and engineering has elevated the civilization to dazzling, unprecedented heights. Veltol may have been reduced to a historical footnote, but make no mistake, this brave new world will be his for the taking. Kind of intrigued. Sounds like every other Demon Lord reincarnated story. I was like praying for notes to the show. Well, your prayers have been answered. Good job. Congratulations. Okay, so this one for sure 3 stars. 2 stars. I don't know, I'm so attached to the old one. I don't know if I'm gonna like the new one. 2 stars just because these are kind of a hit or miss for me. They might be good enough that I'm kind of intrigued, or there might be like little points where I get annoyed and I might not watch it. So we'll definitely do 2 episodes for this one. Let's see, what's it? Tying the knot with an Amagami sister. Is this a harem one? Uryu Kamihate has a rough start to life, but plans to forget all by achieving his dream. Matriculating into medical. What does that even mean? But when he arrives at his new foster home, a working shrine, his dream of a quiet place to stay goes up in smoke. Not only will he be living with 3 beautiful, lively Amagami sisters, but he learns that he must marry one of them and take over the temple. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I thought you liked watching some of the harem funny anime, Antonia.
Okay, there's like a good handful of shows where you can tell the main character loves one chick. Like, yes, there are other chicks that are in love with him, but there's like one girl he is wholeheartedly committed to. He loves her to death, okay? Like, that's his true love. I'm okay with those, okay? It's just more so of, oh, hey, I like you. And he's like, great, I like her more. You know, but I don't really have an indication that he's in love with one of the girls. Usually for some anime, they'll have the MC and then like one of the main girls next to him, and they have the other girls in the back. So it depends. Megafan is low, definitely funded for another season. Oh my god, this one you mean? I thought it was really popular though. I'm pretty sure it was gonna show up. Have you even seen a recent harem anime that you actually liked? The Assassin one, I really liked that one.
Antonia, I think you just like down because all the bad guys died gruesomely.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, I'm sure there was other qualities I like.
No, Antonia, I am pretty positive most of the harem anime you've seen are increasingly violent.
Are you thinking that one mecha one?
Yes, I am. You would go on about that one a lot. That was also very violent. It's very messed up. Very messed up. You tell me all the horrible things that would happen.
I mean, it was interesting.
Oh no, I will admit it was an interesting premise, Antonia, but damn! All the harem ones, like the romance ones, they're very violent.
I need a little bit of action, okay?
Now I understand, Antonia. I entirely understand. I like my good gory anime and movie stuff every now and then.
See, you understand then.
Yeah, but like, every now and then I have a cute one, but Antonia, they're all gory.
Okay, yeah, I will admit they're a little bloody. The assassin one, oh god, I forgot what it's called. It's an assassin whose he was retiring and the company killed him, and he got reincarnated, and the goddess said, hey, I need you to kill the hero for me. Everyone I've sent has failed. Can you assassinate him for me? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he gets reincarnated into an assassin family, and his mission is to assassinate the hero, and he builds up like this group of strong deadly assassin type harem of girls. But he's in love with this one chick. I forgot her name was, but she was like the main love interest. The others do love him, but he's like, no, I'm okay, I'm good. Though there was a scene where he's like, man, I hit puberty, so I've had to visit the brothels just to like get rid of like his, you know, that morning wood. So he doesn't actively like he's not romantic with the other girls. He's only romantic with the one chick he fell in love with, and so he loves her and he's committed to her. Obviously his mission's important, but that one. Or there's another one. This guy didn't really have a maid love interest. There was a whole bunch of drama going on with like his sister, his commander, the other chick. There was a whole lot. I think it was something. It was the 666. Not that's what it's called, but it was 666 something. It was a mecha one, kind of World War II mecha anime. That one was also pretty bad. And then there was 100, which was also another mecha one. That one, I think he was in love with his childhood best friend, but everyone was also kind of actively getting almost murdered. Yeah, I really like the murderous harem. I like the death game ones, I guess. Well, that's one of getting rid of a Morty. Well, I mean, that's what he said. Okay, that was his statement, okay? I had to pause. I was like, what the fudge? There was a really sad backstory with one of the other girls, too. Oh, man, I won't go into detail, but it was pretty wild. Let's just ignore the main love is his cousin. I think one Sweet Home Alabama. Yeah, that one mecha one, World War II thing. Something with his sister, and she's like, yeah, I got caught on the other side, and that's how I gathered information, and I did this stuff, and there were scenes, and I was like, oh my god. She's like, and I love you, and I don't think it was his biological son. I think he was adopted. I don't know. I had watched the show very early on. I don't think I understood half of it. This was very much the phase where I was just kind of watching whatever.
Yeah, Antonia went a bunch of crazy ones. She's like, no, I must finish them. I must finish them. And I was like, Antonia, stop, please. Antonia, stop. Please, you don't have to finish this if you hate it. Just stop.
And so I've gotten more picky since then. But yeah. Anyways, I need a really good premise to like a harem anime, okay? I need a really good premise. Okay. 2 stars, my watch it. For sure not gonna watch this one. I do kind of want to get into this. I've heard wonderful things about this show. Wonderful things. Okay, Rurouni Kenshin. I had thought about watching this anime a long time ago, but there were some issues with the author that involved a very expensive fine and or jail time in regards to some sensitive material he had in his possession. So since then, I don't know if his popularity tanked, but I do recall the Anime Man doing a full video about it and explaining everything that had happened. And so I just decided not to read their works. I don't know if this is the same author. I think it is. And so I just personally am not going to watch it, and I don't think I'll be watching in the future. That's just a personal thing, just because I do associate that information with this show now. Anyways, okay. So not gonna watch this one. Let's see. Sumasho. Keisuke Nijima lost his beloved wife, Takai. 10 years ago. Since then, he doesn't feel alive and is seen as a gloomy man. The only family Keisuke is left with his only daughter, Mai. Keisuke wants Mai to be happy, but he has not done anything for his daughter other than providing living expenses. The father and daughter's time stopped 10 years ago. They were living in the same house, but live very separate lives and do not communicate well. One day, an elementary school girl appears in front of Niju's house and claims that she is a reincarnation of Takai.
No, I'm sorry, that sounds sus.
That does sound a little sus. Uh ooh. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch that one. Wait, what did not I hear about that? That's crazy. Yeah. I don't remember which. Oh goodness. Let me see. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll News. You can just look up Rurouni Kenshin manga author arrested and it'll tell you what he did. But yeah, I think all he did was pay a fine. Oh yeah, he was arrested for 1 year, so he was in prison for 1 year, and then he paid a fine of essentially like $8,900. But yeah, speaking of Sweet Home Alabama, oh my god, yeah, I just read that. Probably not gonna watch that. That's a very fine line to walk on, and I'm okay. It says comedy. It kind of reminds me of that one trailer I saw on YouTube where it says my wife turned into an elementary school kid, and I was like, yeah, no, we're not. That's probably this one actually.
Yeah, no, that. And so let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's move on. That's oh jeez. Okay, the do-over damsel conquered the dragon emperor. That's interesting. This looks like a reverse harem anime. Jill Saville, fiancée of the crown prince Gerald de Cletos and known as the Lady Goddess of War, is being hunted down by the same country she swore to protect. Betrayed by her betrothed, she is framed as a traitor and imprisoned. In her last moments, Jill is filled with regret, but just as death approaches, she awakens 6 years in the past. This time she will not be a mere pawn. Now, as a 10-year-old girl, Jill resolves to escape her imminent engagement to the prince. To ascend, she jokingly professes her love to the 19-year-old dragon emperor Hades Theos Rave, who will one day stain the land in blood due to madness, but against all expectations, he accepts. In contrast to the tyrant from Jill's memories, the Hades of this time is a kind, albeit unfortunate emperor. Can Jill prevent Hades from descending down the same dark, villainous road, or is he bound to an inevitable future? Okay, another common trope, but I actually really like this trope. This is romance. This is scary. Yeah, I know. I was like, we're not doing that today. We again, this is fiction, so if you like this sort of anime, or if you think this is going to turn out really funny and not creepy at all, you can let us know in an update if it was creepy or not. I'm just not going to watch it. Again, work of fiction, it's an anime. This is not my cup of tea, so I'm gonna move away from it. All right, this one on the other hand, I actually do like this trope. So with the trope, this is I read in a lot of manhwa.
What?
The Korean comics I read.
Oh, those. Guys, she has so many tabs open. Like, damn. Antonia, I think didn't you narrow them down the other day?
No, it was a couple weeks ago. I exited out a lot of tabs.
Yeah, I feel like your tabs increased again.
Yeah, I blame TikTok. They keep putting ads, and I was like, ooh, I like that. What's this manhwa? Okay, so this trope, this one's also very common. The trope I'm referring to is when the main character has already lived out a life, and she gets betrayed, usually by her fiance, who's like the crown prince or a prince. And she gets betrayed and either dies or no, yes, she dies. So she gets unalived after the betrayal, and she will wake up either as childhood or, well, usually childhood. So yeah, she gets married, lives out her life, horrible mistake, she gets betrayed, she is unalived, she wakes up younger and does everything she can to change it so she does not end up with that same end. And most of the time she either ends up with the Duke or a demon lord or something. It's usually the opposite. So it's usually the Duke of the North or a demon lord or some other supernatural entity. Make an unintended pun? Matt, what? Did you make a pun, Lena?
I guess it was an unintended pun. What pun did I say? I don't recall what I said that was a pun.
I mean, neither. What was the pun? Real Lawmonger, where the summon hero returns home and keeps his powers. I've only ever seen one anime like that. Is it the uncle one? That one's so funny.
Which one? Which one?
The uncle anime where they call him Orc Face.
Oh, with the red-headed elf?
Yeah, that one. Oh my god, that was funny. Jeez Louise. My favorite's the ice chick. She's like, I just want to be lazy forever and not do anything. Anywhoosies. So yeah, I do like this genre of story. Well, the uncle. Well, which one were you talking about then? Do I remember this one? Monho. Be like a man. What? I think I get the pun, but not really. But that, I mean, Lena did ask him what it was.
Well, yeah, because she's like, I was reading this comic, but she's like, manhwa, and I'm like, manhwa? Oh, I guess it is kind of a pun, huh?
Oh, like you say, a man what now? But yeah, I'm gonna give it 2 stars just because I'm a little picky on my female MCs and the surrounding male MCs. I don't want them to be too annoying. I don't know. I'm somewhat picky on the genre, so we'll see how it goes. I also don't like it drawn out. I hate drawn out scenes and plots. If there's a particular point you're trying to prove, please get to it, because I already read the description, so I'm already kind of committed to the point and to where the story is going. I don't need you to tell me the first 2 sentences in like 5 episodes. I need you to get it done in at least 2, okay? Most 2. Let's think of a rogue hero. I don't think I saw that one. It was funnier in my head. Oh, okay, no, it's all good. Probably in the mall. I'll look at. No, never mind. I don't know who that is. I thought that was something else. 7 Deadly Sins 4. Oh, I see now. I see. Interesting. Any whoosies. Okay, so we have MF Go Season 2. We have 7 Deadly Sins 4 Nights of the Apocalypse Season 2. We have. What is this? There is no translation. Okay. Party kara sui o sareta sono chiushi jitsu wa saikyo ni suki. I hope I did not butcher that too badly. A healer gets booted from his party because the leader notices he isn't really contributing to the team. Soon enough, the healer must look for new members to party with. After finding a cute martial artist to work together with, he reveals his secret. While he's fairly mediocre healer, he actually fights well in close combat. This is a story of a support who's secretly a DPS, and where the entire conflict stems from the fact that he never told his old party he was a DPS. I'm kind of intrigued. Let me see. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. This is actually a very catchy song. Okay, I see the girl, but can I see the guy fight? Oh, let me put the volume down. I don't like his hair. All I'm hearing is Oni-san, 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 Oni-sama. That's all I'm hearing. Okay, I can't share the volume because I don't want to get copyrighted, but that's literally all I heard. Was like, Oni-sama, Oni-sama, Oni-sama. I'm like, oh my god. I think the girl's gonna piss me off. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna give it 2 stars just because maybe I'll watch episode 1. We'll see how it goes. You don't like the multi-episode charge-up scenes in Dragon Ball? Oh my god, no. The hair is a bit of a turn-off, but I'll still watch it. Yeah, his hair looks a little quirky. So I guess it's better than the emo hair. His hair is very Yu-Gi-Oh!
He has spiky hair. You can stab a fish with it.
Stab a fish with it? He has spiky hair. I don't know. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I don't know. I was watching the trailer and all the girl said was Oni-sama, and the blonde girl said Oni-sama, and then the blonde guy said a line. And I was just like, okay, I've already heard Oni-sama like 5 times. We don't need to continue that. All right. 2 stars. Not gonna watch these. Haven't been up to date with it. Okay. Chi Chikiyuki no Undo ni Suite? 15th century Poland, a time where heretical ideas led those who possessed such a mind to be burned at the stake for their beliefs. Rafal, a child prodigy, expected to major in theology at university, the most important subject at the time. However, one day he meets a mysterious man, begins researching a potential truth amid heretical ideas. Maybe I'll watch it. What does the animation look like? Oh, okay. So we already got a good VA. Okay, so that guy is actually voiced by this sexy gruff dude. He voices Dine on Genshin. Oh. Who's your VA? You sound familiar. Are you my baby boy? You're not my baby boy. Who are... Okay, so who plays the priest? Oh no, this guy. This guy. He plays like the very sexy, gruff, like smoker vibe old men. Did someone say heretics? Yes. The show definitely knows his target demo with all the Oni-sama. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. I'm gonna give this a 1 star just because I really don't know if I will watch it or not. Good morning. Hi, welcome, welcome. He voices Diane, that's all you gotta say. Yeah, it's that guy. That reminds me, Caesar comes home tonight. Caesar, like the monkey. Like the Planet of the Apes.
Do you mean the Caesar salad?
Or Caesar's pizza. What other Caesar you got? Okay, probably not gonna watch. I don't know, we'll see. Goodbye, Dragon Life. Long ago, a human managed to defeat the oldest, most powerful dragon of them all. This dragon was so strong that even the gods feared it, but accepted its end all alone. Then suddenly, the dragon woke up in a new life as a guy named Dolan, living in a faraway village. Living as a regular person now, Dolan works hard in the fields and hunts for food. Even though life in the village is simple, it's also cozy and makes him happy in ways he's never felt as a dragon. Aw, so cute! But one day, while exploring a swamp, Dolan meets Selena, a creature who's part human and part snake called a lamia. Oh, I know the lamias. I know some people are really into the sexy snake ladies. She's looking for a partner, but admits she's not great at getting humans to like her because she's part snake. Despite her differences, Dolan and Serena, you suddenly just changed the name. Is her name Selena or Serena? Well, I guess if you're pronouncing Japanese, it would sound like Serena, but her name is Selena. Whatever. Start to become friends. However, they face lots of challenges from the outside forces. Join them on a magical adventure as a once mighty dragon begins a new life in the quiet corner of the world. Okay, I'm kind of intrigued because they only mentioned one girl, and I kind of want him just to end up with her. This seems really cute. I know a story. I read the manga. Is it good? Is it good, Bubba? Let me guess. Everyone fucks with the guy who just wants a farm. Right? Like the one where he's like, my daughter's like an S-rank hero, and they're like, oh my god, is your dad available? And she's like, oh, no, god, no. Oh my god, so we gotta hear your first impression of the new male character. His name is Lighter. Oh, is it the sexy cigarette guy? I think I liked him. Oh my god, that pose. That pose. He looks like a mix between Blade and Boot Hill. Like, he's giving me that vibe. No, mind you see who... Oh, Caesar from Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, that's who you're referring to. Y'all, I'm behind.
Yeah, Antonia hasn't played that game at all.
No, yeah, no, I haven't. It was like predictable as you wanted to be a good brain rot read. Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming it's gonna be cute, like the Demon Lord and the elf and my elf bride. That one was cute. That was really cute. Second part of After School Hanako-kun. Yay! If you haven't seen the first one, watch it. 4 episodes. What the fudge?
Antonia says part 2.
Yeah, but part 1 was longer.
Okay, well, part 2's got 4 episodes. Deal with it.
Fine. I'm gonna read the manga anyways. I think it ended, actually. After school, I think it didn't. After school, Hanako-kun. Where's the wiki? Oh jeez. Wiki. Toilet bound Hanako-kun. Okay. Present. Are you sure? I thought it ended. I swear I thought it ended. I think it did. Is toilet bound Hanako-kun over? I think it didn't. No, not the manga. Manga over. Jeez, not the anime. Yeah, I know. The anime is hella behind. Is the manga over? Let me see. So ongoing. No, chapter 160 is coming out in like 3 to 4 days. Okay, well, where? Blah, 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 blah. The new arc just began. Those people are trolling. Okay, why would you be an ending? A lot of things still left unknown. Okay. I theorize it'll end around 30 volumes. Okay, so we're still going. Okay. Yeah, I heard the ending was kind of wacky. I was like, what? That's crazy. Is that the same artist who did the Nagatoro manga? I don't know. Let me see. Nagatoro manga. Who? Author Nanashi? Author? No, this is different. This is a different person. Different person. Falling asleep, Medriking. Go sleep, Sophie. It's okay. You can watch the VOD. Get some rest. Mwah, mwah. Don't go into the light, though. I just looked it up. Yeah, as if we need you to finish the No, it's okay. Get some rest, Sophie. Go Mimi's. Mwah, mwah. Stay strong. Get some rest if needed. Yeah. All right. Oh, this looks very interesting. I love the art style already. This looks so pretty. Okay. 2 stars, 3 stars. What is this? The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. What is this? I'm kind of intrigued. Let me see. I hope I don't get copyrighted. Is this a lady? Or is he really pretty? He looks really pretty. I love his design. And I love this chick too. She looks hot. I love her outfit. This one's getting 5 stars. I'm gonna watch it. Also, who's the VA? Daiki. Ah, he plays a lot of protagonists, I think. Let's see. Oh, he's Izuku. Okay, I was like, where have I heard? Oh, baby! And he plays Ritsu! What? You guys share a V? I did not know that. It was your birthday, baby. And the brother, okay. That's so cute. Yeah, he plays like a bunch of... He has a particular voice. It's baby. Okay, 5 stars. I love this chick. She looks so cool. I love her design. And I love his outfit too. Oh my gosh. And he's so pretty. I like, he's giving that androgynous vibe. But like, he doesn't look like some, I don't know, some isekai or like just, I don't know. Some MCs are like that quirky shit. I'm getting. Good night, Sophie. Love you. I do 2 years more, you soggy piece of bread. Many more years to come, so many more years. There's a few more tan albino characters. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of oh my god, what's her name? Coconut from Nekopara. Reminds me of Coconut. Oh shit, she is Coconut. Coco. Here, let me show you Coconut. You'll see what I mean. Here's my thing. Hmm. Where's my show chat thing? Oh, here it is. Show chat. Is it this one? No, that's eventually. I really need to rename that. Where's my show chat 2 thingy? Clips. Chat. Let me do the thing. Image. Show chat 2. Where is it? Coco. See? See? Coconut. Where is she? I mean, not coconut exactly, but do you see where I'm going with this? Coconut. Whoa, what's up with those sexy ads? Damn. Gotta click back now. Oh, but yeah, it's coconut. Anyways, I like coconut, but my favorite will always be cinnamon roll. I love her from Neko Park. She's such a sweetie pie. Such a cutie. Oh, I know the series, yeah. Hi, Dylan. Welcome to it. I want to say good night to my favorite two member. Oh, good night, Dylan. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a great day. Love you also. Okay, maybe have a good night. Of course. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night. Good night, Dylan. Good night, Sophie. Mwah, 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 mwah. Me too, Bubba. I saw Albina score just the other day. I mean, the eyes, yeah. Anyways, love that. Love the MC. He doesn't look like the usual main MC. Don't believe he's gay if you're under 40. Noel longs to be a seeker like his heroic grandfather, slaying the beasts that emerge from abysses and exploring far-off lands. Unfortunately, it turns out he's nothing but a measly talker, a job with no combat skills whatsoever. Undaunted, Noel sets out to establish the strongest clan in all the land, using his silver-tongued talker skills to unite assassins and heroes under his leadership. You had me at assassins. Hello? Monday? Oh, momento. Another proper anime there as well. Which one? Oh, Nekopara? Is that how you say it? Or which one? What? Which anime? I can't tell you which ones are popular. I know people know Nekopara. It's very popular. I like Nekopara. I have a cinnamon roll figure. She's so cute.
Oh, is that the one that has the same hair color I do?
Yeah, that one!
Oh, I like her!
Well, yeah, because you could have the same hair color.
Yeah, we match.
Yeah, but you have long hair. She has short hair.
Oh, yeah, huh? We're still matchy. Matchy, matchy. We're both kitties.
In the West, some areas are very popular. Which one? Wait, which? Nano? Okay, Nano. Alright. Demon Lord Retry R. Ooh, this art style looks kind of old. Demon Lord continues his adventure in this revamped series. After encountering the mysterious entity in the lowest level of the Bastille dungeon, he sets out for Helion territory where Grand Devils vie for domination of the realm. With the addition of a new advisor, the seemingly hopeless optimist Akane, the Demon Lord's army grows even more colorful and their hijinks even wackier. Let me see. Is it that cute little blonde? Oh my god, we got the old man again. Oh, jeez Louise. It's my man. It's Dines VA again. Man, this guy's getting a lot of roles lately. He's the MC for this one. What? Who's Akane? Oh. Is Akane the pink-haired chick? Let me see. Haku. Is that a boy or girl? I feel like I'm gonna get tricked. Oh! Is she just like a high school girl that just shows up? Who is she not even on the cover? Is that her? I think that's her. Where is she? That's somebody else. No, it's not. Why is Akane not even on the cover? She seems important. 2 episodes. I'm kind of intrigued just because he's voiced by my man. It was a good try. Super brain rot anime. I assume Naruto might be a Japan native. What? What's that? What is Naruto? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a web novel. It's a web novel place, supposedly. Oh, Naruke? You mean it says self-insert characters are powerful? Yeah, I mean, people like it. Latonia, what? Basically, dude gets isekai as maxed out video game character. Oh, is that what that means? What? What? Why are you judging me? I didn't know what the term meant. Yeah, that genre is popular. People like it all the time. All right, Nina the Starry Bride. So 5-star, 2-star. What is this? Nina had a rough start to life, stealing to survive, eventually being sold into slavery by her own brother. That's fucked. But to surprise her captor, Prince Azure adorned that she would live the life of a princess, specifically that of the recently deceased Princess Priestess Alicia. But despite her changing fortune, Nina won't give up on her old life without fight, and Azure might just be the one to finally match her wits. But how much can she trust Azure, and can she stop the feelings budding in her heart, knowing she must eventually marry another? I feel like this is going to get very weird very quickly, because this is deceased Princess Priestess, so I'm assuming the princess is Azure's sister that died, and then she has to take over because they can't let the people know that the princess is unalived. So don't know how that works, but okay. I'm gonna give it 2 stars just because I don't know how the story's gonna play out, but I love the art style. It looks very pretty. Okay. I thought that was Inosuke for a second. I was like, is that my man? Oh, it's white hair! I thought it was a boar head. I was like, Inosuke, you get your own show? Are we almost at the end? I feel, oh, we're getting there. Okay. I was like, man. Okay. Ao no Miburo? In 1863, the twilight of the shogunate, Japan is on the cusp of monumental change. The streets of the nation's capital are soaked in blood as political upheaval and rising tension between masterless wandering ronin and government samurai set the stage for one of the most turbulent times in Japan's history. Young orphan Neo is no stranger to the harsh realities of the world, and yet he can't help but cling to his burning passion for justice and desire to change the world for the better. One day he crosses paths with 2 men who will become central figures of the coming revolution, Hijikata Tojizo and Okita Soji. Oh, Shinsengumi. Okay. 2 of the founding members of the group of hated ronin known as the Miburo, who would later become known as the Shinsengumi. Okay, I knew right away. I was like, oh, hey, babe. Alright, inspired by the efforts of so-called Blues Wolves of Mibu, Neo decides to join the ranks to help carve a path to the world he wishes to see. With new betrayals and reversals every day, will Neo be able to stay true to his conscience? Let me see. He reminds me of Seimei from Omnioji. Oh! 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 Is that who I think it is? I love you. I think it's him. Pretty sure it's him. Let me see. Wait, no, never mind. That wasn't him, but that is my man. Ah! Why does he look younger here? I don't remember you looking that young. Wait, no. No, really? No. Hold on. Wait. No. wait. No. Wait. Hold on. Where's his windbreaker? Oh, here he is. No. Oh, I didn't notice. That's crazy. Okay, if you guys don't know who he is, Obviously you don't. He voice acts a character in Twisted Wonderland. Oh man. Let me show you a picture. I'm like trying to find a sexy one. He voice acts this guy. If you don't know, that's okay. It's from my game. But this was kind of the reason I continued watching oh my god, but I continued watching Windbreakers was because of this man. This man voice acts my favorite character. One of my favorite, not my ultimate favorite, but he's one of the favorites. I don't actively collect the cards, but I like this guy a lot. This guy. His name is Leona King Scholar. Everyone, the moment people heard Joker, I was so happy when I saw the comments for this. As soon as people heard Joker talking, they're like, oh my god, it's Leona. Where he just makes the villain sound so... He makes bad sound so good.
And so you said that very creepily.
I meant to say it in a very sexy way, because he makes bad sound so sexy. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my gosh. He just looks so baby. I didn't know he was baby. He just has a very deep voice. But yeah. Oh man, I might just watch it for him. Don't.
Pass the paper me, Papa. I hit it.
No, I'm fine. That's like doesn't update those VA's profile picture for like years. Oh my god. No, I meant not all the person here is here in chat. No, I think our... Well, no, they said are Naruto anime popular there as well. I think it was a type of anime. Not the person. I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. Can you translate your name if you can? But hi, welcome. He's like level 99. Everybody's like 10 to 20 with the Junjo world ending monsters being 30. Oh. Aye! Why'd you throw the bottle?
They can smack you with it.
No, I'll behave. I'll behave.
Well, give me the bottle, Antonia.
Okay, I'll get the ball. But don't hit me with it, please.
I'll think about it. Oh, my bottle!
Okay, let me move it. Hold on. I'll move it up here. There you go. There's your bottle.
Thank you. Now, Antonia, behave.
Okay, I'll try not to be down bad. I'm sorry. That got me in a chokehold. Sounds like you've had many re-listens of his lines. Oh man, he just... Oh, gee. Can I play the... Oh, I think the copyright's gonna get me. It's gonna get me. Just... I will link some of his lines in the Discord and you're gonna hear him. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
Trust me, she's like this when she hears Ishida Akira too. Except Antonia cries for Ishida Akira.
Be careful not to get hurt. Oh, thank you. Also, how do we pronounce your name? Let me see. I'm gonna put it into a translator. You let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Okay, so Google is telling me, I don't know if this is 100% accurate. Yani no Gonge? Is there a name that we can call you in Romanji? Oh well, I thought that was part of their username. No. I think they were asking for the genre. The Naruto genre, I think, is the isekai genre where the main MC is overpowered. At least that's what Google told me. Anyways, I'm sorry. So I that one's gonna be 2 stars. Like, I really love his VA, but I really don't know. It's a hit or miss. If this character is not in that many episodes, I might not watch it. Okay. A Mecha Ude Mechanical Arms. Probably not. Long ago, alien life forms came to Earth, fusing with people on the planet. Due to their appearance, they were dubbed Mecha Ude, as when fused, their bore striking resemblance to mechanized limbs. Sorry if it's hard. It's because no, it's okay. It's okay. I was just double checking with you how you want me to pronounce it, or if you had a nickname that I can pronounce in Romanji. Because from Google says Yoni no Gonge. I just don't know if that's how it's pronounced, or if you had a nickname we can call you. I just want to make sure we're pronouncing your name correctly. Oh, okay. He goes just at my first like that wasn't English. Okay. Oh jeez. All right. Through an involuntary partnership, average middle schooler Hikaru Amatsuga works alongside the Mekuda Arma, who is extremely rare in special existence. To protect Arma, the resistance group Arms assigns the dual Mekuda user Akimura Same to follow him wherever he goes. However, she is also looking for a mysterious snake type Mekuda wielder who has put many of her comrades in critical state. Genna. If you call me Yani. Yani? Okay. I will call you Yani. Also, sorry if I pronounce it funny. I realize I might have said that very Mexican. Okay, so I will call you Yani. Like that, am I pronounce? Is it Yani? Yes? Is there a command for self-bonk or like self-immolation? Asking for me. You can just bonk me.
Yeah, bonk Antonia. I have a bottle, so you can bonk it as many times as you want.
Oi! Oi!
Or do the throw reward. That one's fun too.
Lena!
What? I'm just letting them know their options.
Oh, gee, thank you. Alright, let's see. Behind the scenes, an organization known as Kagami Group is searching for the mythical Trigger Arm. Mekuda is said to grant unlimited power. When Aki's life is threatened by this group, Hikaru must team up with Arma to find the courage to fight back, and along the way learn that his life will never be ordinary again. Now I'm okay. Anywhoosies. How I attended an all-guys mix. What? College student Tokiwa gets invited to a mixer by his female classmate Suo, but when he arrives with his friends, they're greeted by 3 dazzling They're like, hey, let's go to an all-male host club. Ay, ay, ay. How about the bonk? Did it do the bonk? Is it gonna do the bonk? Bonk, bonk. There you go. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. I don't know if it's gonna be like quirky or funny. I don't know. I don't know what the plot is. It just says they show up. Cross-dressing. Enter. Oh, let me guess. These are women cross-dressing as men. Is that what that means? Because I see the cross-dressing thing. Okay, I think it's women dressed up as men. I think that's what that is. I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. There's 3 gentlemen here, 3 gentlemen here. It doesn't say yaoi. It says cross-dressing, so I'm assuming those are women. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting plot. I'm kind of intrigued. Might watch an episode. Okay. So 2 stars here just because it has that 1 BA. 1 star here just because I don't really have a whole lot to go off the story. What is this? Is this the one? Oh my god, this one was funny. I read the manga. Naro is an animated version of something that became popular on a certain site and is called Naro Anime. What is Naro Anime? Let me see. So Google, a Japanese website that allows users to self-publish novels for free. The name translates to "Let's Become a Novelist." Some of the novels that are original on the site have been acquired by publishers and adapted to anime, including Log Horizon, Really? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Okay, so these were light novels from that website. Oh. I will be honest, there's a lot of people I've met that have not read the original source. Oh my god! Oh my god, I love it! Oh my god! I'm so excited! Sorry for the long time. No, it's okay. It's all good. It's okay. I was gonna say, está bien, pero es no español. Es daijoubu, daijoubu. Is that how you say it? It's okay. It's okay. I was gonna say, está bien.
Until you're getting everything mixed up.
I am getting it mixed up. I'm sorry for freaking out. We'll get to this in a second. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. My brain eyes aren't working. It's okay. Mine aren't either. We'll get to that in a second. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, I love this show. Sorry. I like this one too. I actually read a few volumes. I mean, a few chapters of the manga. Okay. Kabushiki Gaisha Magi Lumiere. Magical girl, profession that undertakes the work of exterminating a kind of natural disaster called Kai. Kana Sakuragi, a female college student who struggles with job hunting, is picked up by a magical girl startup company, and the magical girl work life starts now. She's very analytical, so when she enters her job interviews, she gives suggestions and analyzes everything about the company, and so she'll give ideas, and I think some of the companies are put off by this, so they don't hire her. And so the company she was interviewing at got attacked by a monster, and she runs into like the magical girl company, and then they hire her. She's like, oh yeah, I'll take the job. I don't know if she's willing or not, but it was really funny, and I kind of recommend it. I'm for sure gonna watch this 3 stars. This was really, really funny when I watched it. And that was okay. I like the MC too. She's very smart, like analytical wise, and I think she had analyzed like the contraption that they used for the magical girls, because one of them was getting beat up, and she's like, hey, get away from here. She's like, here, let me help you. And she's like, oh, okay, I know this tech. And so she fiddles with it, and the girl's like, how the hell did you learn that so fast? She's like, oh no, I analyzed it for another job before, so I kind of know how to use it. She's like, what the fudge? So she overanalyzes everything and is a quick learner. So that's why they hired her. They're like, damn, girl, okay, we don't have to train you or anything. All right, for sure, go watch this. Love Live Superstar, 3rd season. Okay, cool. The goal, okay, let this grieving soul retire. The golden age has dawned for treasure hunters who raid treasure vaults all over the world in search of glory despite the dangers. Immeasurable wealth, fame, and power await those who prevail. Let's be treasure hunters. This promise between Cry, Andre, and his friends comes to a sad conclusion when young Cry realized he didn't have a treasure hunting bone in his body. Yet for some reason, people's expectations of Cry continued to grow, as did the danger to his life. While his friends became greater, greedier beasts, Cry master... I thought that said another dirty word. I was like, master what? Master are begging and pleading. Witness the wheel and woe of a man who just wants to retire. Ooh. There's a lot of girls there. There's like one big buff dude and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls. And I don't know if I like this guy's look. He kind of has those eyes. Let's see a few clips. Okay, I think I know what kind of vibe this has. If anyone has been watching Reincarnated as a Slime, there's a hero named Masayuki who has the ability, it's called a hero something, and so everyone thinks the world of him and everything works out, but he's completely useless. And he just wants to, you know, just not deal with any of this. And it's giving me that vibe. Like, all the girls worship him from the looks of it, and she calls him, oh, you have to kneel before master because he's greater than you. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm already gonna hate this chick. But yeah, it's giving me that vibe. Probably not gonna watch it. The guy seems funny, not gonna lie. I love irony for MC isekai, but I'm okay. I am a-okay. All right, what word into, I don't know what word to talk about. Okay, so this manga, I love this manga. When did it come out? I have volume 1 through 3, I believe. I liked it, but not enough for me to continue buying it at Barnes and Nobles. So I had stopped collecting it, but yeah, it had started. Oh shit, it's a long run. It had started its run back in 2014. And so I was kind of looking at Barnes and Nobles, and I saw... If you have any questions, please write them in the comments and I'll respond while translating. Oh, Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. What's the formal way of saying thank you? Is it arigato gozaimasu? Is that how you say the formal thank you? But thank you. Yeah, I'll go ahead. If I have any questions, I will ask you. What was I say? But yeah, so yeah, this manga, I'm a little iffy about the art style. It looks really simplified from what it generally looks like. But this manga had recently got licensed and I was reading it around that time and I really liked it. It was so funny and quirky. Let's see the trailer. And I'm sorry I can't play the audio. I just don't want it to get copyrighted. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me just read the summary because it's been a while since I read it. It's on my bookcase though. Rookie teacher Haruaki Abe is... Oh, that's why. Okay. Usually when a character has the name Abe, that means they're usually related to Abe no Seme, which is one of the most famous exorcists in Japanese history. As cowardly as they come, it's hard enough for him to handle human students without whimpering, and now he's going to be teaching a school full of yokai. It's not mata, they're yokai. It's a classroom of horrors for Haruaki as his mischievous students use every means at their disposal to prank him. Will this poor teacher be able to beg to get his group of ghouls under control, or is his class destined for failure? He's such a sweetie. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get anime. I feel bad because I never continued the manga, even though I do have volume 1 through 3. I am really glad the anime's coming out. I can, you know, it's been a while since I've read it, so I'm definitely going to enjoy reading this one. 10 stars right here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, negative positive angler. Is this a fishing one? I love her hair. That looks so cool. Looks very bouncy. The story follows Tsunehiro Sasaki, a depressed college student burdened with debt and being told that he only has 2 years left to live. What the fudge? After falling into the sea while on the run from debt collectors, Tsunehiro is rescued by friends Hana and Takaki, and soon becomes hooked on fishing himself. Fishing is still kind of technically a sport.
Maybe we should take the trailer, Antonia. Maybe there'll be another voice actor you like.
I'll do 1 star. I'm gonna give episode 1 a try, and then we'll see from there. Any whoosies. Fishing. Alright. Tohai Urarate Mahjong Tohai Roku. Interesting. Not a lot of people know that one of the most talented and ruthless mahjong players in the city is a young high school boy. Kei is a teenager of few words, but his observation skills, unwavering will, and experience in the game allows him to survive in a world full of powerful, rich, dangerous characters. Kei is currently hiding a girl named Amina, I'm assuming it's that chick, who has entered the country illegally and protecting her from being deported. He spends his days sleeping through class and his nights playing high-stakes mahjong, waiting for when a worthy opponent arrives. Rest. You don't like fishing? I've gone fishing, but not willingly. It was more like a relative. I don't even want to call him a relative. A relative loves fishing, and they thought the only quality time they wanted to spend with my brother and I was, hey, let's go fishing. So we wasted a bunch of time getting random fishing crap from different stores because they were out of stock in different places versus actually going to go do fun stuff. They wanted to go fishing because they thought it'd be fun. Well, guess what? It hailed and we never went fishing. And then find out I get seasick. And I don't know if my brother gets seasick either. But yeah, so it was a shit experience. I don't have any good fishing experiences, so on a personal level, I don't like fishing. But nothing wrong with fishing. I just, you know, not a fan. And the people I have met that like fishing, they kind of remind me of that one relative, and I really don't like that relative. All right, let me see the trailer. What does this look like? Art style looks kind of plain Jane. Nah, I'm okay. Probably might watch one episode, but might not be intrigued enough to continue. All right. So, Trillion Game. Oh, hey! I saw this on one of the tables at Barnes & Noble's. Let me see. Meet Haru Tennoji, a charismatic communicator beloved by all, regardless of age or gender. He may come across as easygoing, but beneath the facade lies an unwavering ambition for success. When offered prestigious position at the nation's largest IT company, Dragon Bank, that's a quirky bank, he does the unexpected, turning it down in favor of embarking on an entrepreneurial journey alongside his friend Manabu Taira, their audacious objective to amass a staggering $1 trillion. Now let's introduce Manabu, a brilliant engineer armed with remarkable IT acumen. Personality-wise, he's the antithesis of Haru, introverted and tad awkward in social interactions. Having faced rejection from Dragon Bank due to his communication challenges, he joins forces with Haru, sharing in the colossal ambition of earning that elusive $1 trillion. Let me see. Okay, that's Haru, Manabu. Dude, I like the art style. This is new. Okay. I'm intrigued. Reminds me of like the older art style. the quirky $1 trillion. What is this guy doing? What the fudge? Okay. Yeah, I saw the manga on the table. That's it. Ooh. Ooh, this looks interesting. I was like the pink-haired guy. I was like, oh, you look so cute. Might watch episode 1. Oh yeah, no, I don't like it either. My cousin always tries to get me to go fishing out of state. I'm like, bro, I'm not going on a 10-hour road trip, do something I don't even like. Yeah. Like, I went on a trip, you know, and I would like to go do things I want to do instead of having said relative question it. I was ever so slightly jarring. Just a little bit, but I think that's what makes it unique. What is this one though? Oh my god. Story takes place in another world where there are gods. Ooh. This world lays above the sky and below the ocean. 4 evil gods used to support this world by acting as pillars, but they ran away, including all the other minor gods that lived in the world. Thus, people called Kashikans appeared. Their job is to capture the gods that fled and returns to— What the fudge? Poor gods, they ran away. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to retire. Bye. And then these people have to go capture them like a bounty hunter. That's kind of sad. Okay. The main character, Ichio, is a Kashikan who unwillingly took up the job to regain his foster father's freedom. His foster father, a tiger, was captured to act as a replacement of the 4 gods who ran away. What? So then they just took people to act as the— Okay, yeah, bring their asses back. That's horrible. I think y'all need a new system. Did you think about faking your deaths and having humans take over? I think that's what Zhongli did. You know, that was a choice he made. It's like, humans are fine. They're going great. His manages to recapture the evil gods and take back the peaceful life that he used to live. Oh no, his poor dad. That sucks. I guess if they're evil,
maybe they were imprisoned and they escaped.
It sounds like it. Like, it doesn't seem like they— oh, not available in your cut. You're joking. No, I actually want to see this. I already like him. He's gonna be my favorite. Who is this? Oh my gosh, there's no pictures. Damn it. Whatever. Fine. Probably gonna watch this one. Reminds me of Eversong by Lester Del Rey. Short story, basically humanity captures gods. Dang it. My hair is getting in my face. Alright. Acro Trip. This magical girl one. Shizuko Date is an otaku girl who lives in a city in Niigata Prefecture. Shizuko is obsessed with Berry Blossom, the magical girl who protects the city. However, Chroma, the leader of the local evil organization Fossa Magna, is inept and weak, so hardly anyone else cares about Berry Blossom and Chroma's frequent battles anymore. Is that him? He looks so quirky. I love him. Okay. Shizuko vows to shine a light on the magical girl's exploits, and this fervent desire takes its seemingly shy middle school girl down a dark path filled with strange folks. When you mean strange folks— oh wait, is it that guy? He looks like the bad guy. Who the heck is that? Who's that? Who are you? What? Adaptation Acro Trip. Chroma. Oh, that is the bad guy. Who's that guy? Omizo. Oh, is this who I think it is? Let me see. Ah. Ah. Oh, okay. Ah, yes. Ah! Okay, I know who this. Ah, okay. Who else? Who else are you? He sounds so familiar. He voices somebody I like. Who do you voice, baby boy? Oh my gosh, who do you voice, sweetie pie? Is he in Twisted? Let me see. I might start screaming if I see who he's from. Let me see. Give me a second. I don't know if he's in Twisted Wonderland. He's Silver! Okay, I know who he is now. There we go. I do. Okay, looks like you'll need a NordVPN sponsor. Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I have hope. Hey, he's a very good VA. This guy, too. Who do you voice act? What does he do? It's my baby, Reggie! Oh, I'm gonna love this anime a lot. Oh, my sweet baby boy! Yay! Okay, again, I really don't know. I had to start watching, for sure, 2 stars. Not all of them, but it's fun to see famous voice actors. Oh, I know. I get very excited. My heart goes doki doki when I see the VAs I like. I'm like, ah! Definitely gonna watch this one. I love Reiji's VA. I loved him in Uta Pre. I think he's doing a lot of work with B Project right now, so happy for— Stop it! Stop! Why are you bonking me?
Smack, smack, Antonia.
Ow! Why, it doesn't even hurt. Your paw's very soft.
Do you want me to bring out my claws?
No, please don't. I'm okay. I'll behave. Anyways. Okay, so for sure gonna watch at least 1 to 2 episodes. Let's see. 2nd season of God App, Prince of Tennis, stories of girls who couldn't be magicians. It sounds very sad. Oh, this one started. Okay, we're approaching. I'm smelling food. All right, what is this? Kurumi Mirai is the first year of high school. She has enrolled in junior high section of the Red Run Magic School, the world's only facility for mages that approved by International Mage League and able to work under royal families when graduates, and she was always top of the class. However, when she applies for a high school section and took the examination to get into the mage training class, Magumi, she wasn't able to get in despite having full scores and was top of the class for the whole 3 years. There's some students in the class next to her that takes that class. Among that, there's someone she admires. How will Kurumi Mirai, who has extraordinary brain but didn't get in the be a mage candidate, try to overcome and grow up? What is the aim for Minami Suzuki, a loyal mage who suddenly appears to be the homeroom teacher? This is a relaxing story of her growth. I'm really curious about the art style. Let me see. It's getting very old school, magical. This is an interesting art style. This is a very interesting art style, I will admit. Okay. I might watch an episode just to see how it plays out. But I'm intrigued. The art style is very unique, very fluffy, giving me Sailor Moon vibes. Alright, next one. This one actually started airing. Lockdown Zone Level 10. Ryoka is awakened by a flurry of text messages from her mother. Panicked and rushed, Mom is clearly concerned for Ryoka's safety, but she's not too keen on letting her daughter know why. Her reasoning being that nothing could really properly describe what is happening. The world might be ending, and there might be a massive new life on the roof of their apartment building. What the fudge? Huh? Oh, this is also a very interesting art style. Let me see. This doesn't look animated. This is giving me PowerPoint animation, like Way of the House Husband animation. It doesn't look like It's frame by frame. Interesting. Okay, probably not go watch it. I'm not really a fan of that specific art style. And you're not really telling me what is on the ceiling. Could be an alien. I'm like, okay, I've seen a bunch of aliens. Cool. Idol Master Shiny Color second season. Hamidashi Creative. What is this? In the end of June, the summer seems to be locked in place. Tomohiro Izumi, recognized by herself and those around him as an introvert, is spending another quiet day in his core of his classroom. Or so he thought. I thought this was a cute anime about girls. It's some dude that has a bunch of love interests. Okay, congratulations. You've been selected as our next student council president. The student council president lottery. Why is this a lottery? I don't think that's a good idea. Held on the spur of the moment by the academy, Tomohiro managed to be the one randomly selected thanks to his ridiculous luck. Now his spotlight is suddenly upon him, and as a result, rumors about him begin to circulate. With no way out, Tomohiro relies on his advisor to start gathering allies he can rely on. But now the cats his advisor suggests, from his classmate Kano to his underclassmate Asumi, even his little sister Hiyori are even coming to the campus. Amidst all this chaos, even the former president that no one could ever get hold of, Shio, shows up. What, are they just neat? Are they just at home? Is that the president? Who's the president? What is this plot? Oh, they're 5 minutes. This is extremely short. Okay. Is fate, or is it a foregone conclusion? The unheard of and unprecedented battles of the random lottery student council president are about to begin. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. What is this? Tonon to inu. Baby. In the roaring states era, there are those who perform feats resembling demons or gods, though it is now a thing of the past. The Lord now lives a completely declined and impoverished
Antonia, slow breath.
Slow breath. Kind of looks like Live 2D. A little bit. I don't know. People compare that kind of moving style. It's like a PowerPoint kind of moving style. Whatever that means. The Lord, who has fallen to such circumstance, encounters a single dog. Feeling pity for its peculiar short-limbed appearance, the Lord reaches out a hand, but soon becomes amused by its mischievous behaviors. Thus begins the cohabitions of the fearsome Lord and the cheerful dog, bringing peace and harmony to her life. That's so cute! I love corgis! Oh, they're so cute. I'll probably watch this an episode. Just to see how it is. Golf. Second season. I don't like golf.
Okay, Antonia has no bad memories with golf. He just does not like golf.
Yeah, I don't like golf. That's just a sport I absolutely dislike a lot. So I'm sorry if you like golf. I'm not a golfer. I'm not a fan. Very sorry. All right.
Puniru wa kawaii slime. Slime.
This is a story of Puniru, the slime, and Kotaru, a middle school student, until they cease being friends. Kotaro Kawaii is a second-year middle school boy. Why is his last name Kawaii? His first name's Kawaii. When he was in elementary school, slime he created came to life, and for the past 7 years, he has been spending time with the slime named Puniru as his friend. However, there's one problem for Kotaro. Over the 7 years, both have grown significantly, and Puniru has transformed into an incredibly beautiful girl. Besides her beautiful appearance, Puniru freely transforms into various cute forms as a slime, causing Kotaro to be both excited, like what kind of excited, and bewildered by her carefree behavior every time. Do you typically let lower rankings deter you from watching anime? No. I generally, how do I explain it? I'll answer your question. Let me rephrase that. Does the rating of a show affect whether or not your decision to watch it? Oh, if you mean if I'm checking these, like these ratings, you mean? Or like when it's airing and I see what people are saying, kind of thing. Like, well, what do you mean by ratings? Like this specific number? Or are you just referring to in general what people are rating it? Alright, Murder Mystery of the Dead. I figured you should watch the show. My brain. No, it's all good. A world devastated by zombie pandemic, the protagonist Mikoto Amano wakes up in an unfamiliar place with no memory. She's taken in by 6 girls, Rana, Lily, Yu, Fumiko, Muru, and Rumina. However, their peaceful days are suddenly shattered when a shocking event occurs. The man who is rescued alongside Mikoto is brutally murdered. The killers among them, and the next target could be anyone. Set in the Tokyo Kabukicho Tower, the story unfolds in this now sealed off high-rise where mysteries and secrets attack one after another. As bonds of friendship start to form among the girls, will they be able to uncover the truth behind the incident? I don't know. It feels very predictable, but maybe they want you to assume that. So, 6 girls saved her and this guy. Somehow, magically, this guy ends up dead, and one of the girls didn't. If you're in a zombie apocalypse, and the only human interaction you have are these 6 beautiful girls that you got rescued by, if the man has any ulterior or bad malicious motives, I assure you someone is gonna murder him. I mean, like, if something bad happens, you're like kind of stuck in a situation with this person, you're like, I'm just gonna unalive them. I don't need them hurting me more than they already have, you know? So I feel like something happened to one of the girls and she might have murdered him. Or maybe he already got bitten by a zombie who's gonna die anyways. Alright, so typically is lower than 7. I'm very like, oh, okay. I will answer that question in a second. It will apply to some of the anime I've seen here. A depressed author, concerned editor, an eccentric mushroom researcher, and a strange pink mushroom that looks like a blob that does not look like a mushroom that turns into a dog. If that's a dog, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Put this all together, you get Mushroom Pup. What the fuck? Mushroom Pup tells a heartwarming tale of the power of friendship, a dog's love, and the dangers of dwelling on regrets. With the help of his friends and mysterious mushroom pup, Hotaru Yuyami, a grieving picture book author, slowly begins to move forward after the tragic loss of beloved dog Hanako. Aww, so sad. Full of laughs and warm moments, the mushroom pup is sure to find a place in your heart. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna skip these. This is still continuing. Love this. It was great. They're getting overly detailed with like a lot of scenes that they kind of just traced over or applied a filter on background, which I don't blame them. They're doing pretty good for the fight scenes and other animation, so I don't blame them for just putting a sketchy looking filter on the background that you can tell they composited either from 3D or photos. So again, I don't blame them, but it's very good. I'm intrigued. I'm kind of upset because I read some of the manga and I was like, why did the kids end up like this? Why? Oh, Beastars is getting a final season. No frickin' way. Oh, December. Okay, we don't have to worry about that till later. Attack on Titan Last Attack. November. Compilation movie. Okay, Solo Leveling. Oh, compilation of season 1. No. What's that? Oh, a compilation film. No. I don't want a compilation. Just give me new stuff. Why do we have to do recap movies? Why is that a thing? Oh, I've heard great things about this. Plus size elf specials. Seen the manga. The anime aired, I think, last time. Okay. So, we are done with the upcoming season. Now we will go over the new season and answer Fei Long's question. Let's see. Didn't watch these. I didn't continue this one. It's on hold. This one I also didn't watch. The reason being, I had read this manga from beginning up until chapter 90. I binge read it. So everything that's happened is still very fresh in my mind. And I didn't feel the need to watch season 2 knowing full well what happens. You know, watching it now is just seeing it animated and be like, oh my goodness, you know, reliving the moment. But I didn't feel pressured or rushed to watch it to avoid spoilers because I already know what's going to happen. So I will eventually watch it. It's on, the tab is open, so I do plan on watching it fully. I just didn't feel pressure to watch it. Now, let me find something to prove my rating opinion on that question. It found season like a year ago. Oh no, it said compilation of the season. So I think it was just a recap movie. I mean, zombie harem. Yeah, there's that. Zombie harem. Like if Zombieland Saga had all the girls fawning over the guy Mamoru Miyano voiced, I don't think I would have watched it. Alright. Actually, this one had a good rating. So, this one I was watching, I really loved it and I liked it. The angle they're going for, I had mentioned this before, I'm a little iffy on high school magical shows. Just because they either throw too many characters in your face or there's just a weird angle it takes. So in this case, I had watched it. I loved the main character. He was doing his best. The whole plot was that his best friend was a magical prodigy that ascended a tower that these powerful mages live in, and they refill a barrier so the demons don't attack their world. Okay. And so he has no magic. In fact, you find out that the magic he can wield is magic and sword. So he needs to have a sword that gets powered up by magic, and that's kind of his own magical thing. But he pretty much has no magic. He's a sword fighter, close combat fighter. And so he's trying his own way to get enough points to ascend the tower and join the love of his life, which is his childhood best friend. And she loves him as well. This girl, her name is Colette. She is his only friend at the academy aside from the teacher who helps him out. And this is his familiar, Kiki. I love her. She's so cute. These characters, she has no ill will towards him, but she has a particular goal that she can care less as long as he is useful. He hates him. There's like a love-hate relationship going on, like the Draco Malfoy of Wisteria Wand and Sword. Like there is some angry sexual tension here. It's so funny. He is none the wiser. Absolutely none the wiser. He also kind of hates him. He's a pompous, narcissistic asshole. This guy has some insecurity complexes. He's an elf. Like, damn. Now these two end up really liking him. These two still kind of hate him, but he's kind of like, okay, we're not friends, but I still kind of hate you, but I also acknowledge you're stronger than me. This guy's still being a prickly asshole. But there's redemption arcs. But I like the way this was created because it's in stages. So we address him. They had their conflict. We address these two. They had their conflict. They're currently all in just a huge conflict right now. Not with each other, but a shared enemy. And so I liked how it unfolded. And I like how he's just very resilient. And you know, he's just very down-to-earth MC. I love him. He's an absolute sweetheart. And so, obviously, this one had a very good rating. If it's above 6, I think that's pretty successful in that regard. But I don't look at these. I straight up do not look at these. If I see a clip, or if I know there's a particular voice actor in a show, I will watch it. It doesn't matter how bad it is. Like this one, I know lots of people didn't like it. They absolutely hated it. I didn't care. He was voiced by Leonis VA. I was going to watch for any sort of interaction he had with Harley, because I really do love these two. And there are some interpretations where they're absolute sweethearts. And there are some interpretations where they're assholes. Thank goodness in the case of this adaptation, not adaptation, but this idea, these two are, he's very good to her and she's very good to him, and they're absolute sweethearts. He loves her. It's even stated in the end of like, hey, why do you think he did all this? I think part of the reason is because he really wanted to give Harley a really fun experience in a new world, because they were discussing it previously. And I think a lot of his reason was to do it so Harley can have a fun time. You know, he was genuinely like, hey, I want to make this fun for Harley. And also, he was kind of disguised as Katana for most of the screen time he was at the other world. She's like, why did he do that? Or no, like, Katana was wondering, and he told her, he's like, yeah, you were there, but I knew it wasn't you. She's like, oh, maybe he did it to get revenge because you freaking threw his girlfriend in jail, you know, because Katana captured Harley. Also, I have a soft spot for Harley and Poison Ivy. I read a lot of the comics back then, and I really love Harley as a character. She's one of my favorite characters from DC. And I'm really not a fan of the Joker or any of the other characters. I really just loved Harley. And so seeing their interaction, having him being voice acted by the main character, that was my only reason for watching. I don't really care about the rating. I don't really care how well it played out. The animation was very good. The ending song was by Modi Calliope. You know, the VA. I have my own reasons for watching a show. I never really look at a rating. Never look at a rating. I don't let that decide my interest and likes in a show. That's just me personally. Do you typically give a higher rating just because as a VA you like? No. It depends. I will go over in detail. I can't show you my actual account because that is my personal account. But I will go ahead and look at it on my phone, and I will tell you what ratings I have for particular shows. This one I was super excited about, but it just felt like a lot of the people were liking him. It was very much the irony thing of like they think he's doing all this stuff for a reason, and it's a completely opposite reason. So I got a little behind. I didn't really watch it. Oh, let's see. This one is ending soon. It's not done yet. But it's gonna end soon. This one I got very annoyed. I don't like the MC. I like growing characters. I don't like characters that stay the same. This guy is dense as fuck. Like, he is extremely strong and he has no idea. No, he uses the sword that the king gave him as a shovel for poop, and he thought a minotaur was a rabid cow. And nobody is explaining this to him, and he is so confused. And I got very annoyed. So I stopped watching. I said, no, we're not doing this. I stopped watching that one. This one was very good. The first episode was very mind-boggling. Kind of remind me of the shock I received when I watched Goblin Slayer episode 1. Not like that, but I mean, there were some scenes just because it is based off of a historical event and massacre that did happen, which was very graphic. And this isn't a fantasy, but a lot of the people he has to fight take on very demon-like qualities, and they're absolutely vicious, horrible, murderous people that he has to fight. Also, there's this priest dude that the VA for Gojo Satoru voices. He's kind of weird. He's real funky. Oh my god, he's real quirky. But yeah, it was pretty good. I also haven't caught up with it, so I can't give you like a full review quite yet. You know, just know it's good. It's about this kid whose clan was destroyed and the shogunate got taken over by a new dude, and he's an orphan now, and he gets taken in by a priest who is helping him collect retainers to fight back against this guy. And his main skill is running away and dodging. So he's like extremely skilled, but he can't fight for shit. But yeah, that one was okay. This one I really like. The revenge anime, bro. Everyone wants to force the elf girl. Like, holy hell, chill the fuck down, people. Which one? Which revenge anime? This one? Or which one? Monday. Which one? Well. Shoshimin, How to Become Ordinary. I actually really like this one. It was very much at first it starts out with complete nonsense, but then it eventually weaves into a story, and you basically have these two very intellectual people that made a decision when they entered high school. Hey, let's keep each other accountable, and so we can live an ordinary life in high school and not stand out like we did in middle school. And so they come to this agreement, and the show basically ends in a breakup. They were never together, but they were so close that people thought they were dating. And so when they experience this breakup, they essentially decide to hang out with people or a person who's the complete opposite of like each other, you know. And so season 2 will be covering that. But I actually really enjoyed this. Most of it was animated on a wide screen angle sort of thing. So you have the black bars on the top and the bottom, and you have the scene in the middle. And I thought this was very intriguing. I absolutely loved it. I found myself kind of just sitting there during episode 2, just trying to keep up with his line of thinking of trying to figure out how their friend made hot chocolate. I was like, whoa, this is interesting. You know, it's very much you can sit down and think or just zone out kind of a show. And I like these two. They're so cute. And sometimes when they're discussing things, I love how when they're having discussions, they're in different settings and standing in different environments, that it's not just a standstill frame, you know. So I really enjoyed this one. Excited for season 2. I didn't know it had 10 episodes. I'm kind of sad it ended when it did. The elf girl's haunt, she just is kind of sus, but she has a hit on her because the emperor can't sleep with her, and everyone after her wants to force her. It's like, wow. The one with the goddess and the MC getting a debuff skill. Which one? This one? Is it this one you mean? The failure frame? I watched episode 1. I didn't like it. I got kind of bored. I feel like nothing stood out. like nothing really stood out to me to make it unique from an MC not being, I don't know. So the plot of this was the MC was a human, but he's one of the generals in the demons army. So he's trying to be lenient with the humans, but also trying to be a tyrant. And I don't know, I just kind of, I didn't think it stood out that much. I was like, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that one. Oh, okay. So wait, is it this elf girl that everyone's trying to bang and he's trying to protect her? Is that what happens? Damn. Let's see. Okay, this one was very, very cute. What rating did this one get? Really? Wow. Okay. Thought it would be lower. What was it? This one's very good. It's a magic girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies. I like cute little romances. It's 12-minute romance, 12 episodes. The author who wrote this, she unfortunately did pass away. And I ended up falling in love with this anime more because I found out what she did. If you don't know what work she did before, she did Inu Exboku's Secret Service. I legitimately do not remember the plot. I kind of want to read the manga, but apparently the books are out of print, so it's very rare to get them. I can look for the manga online, but I would really like the actual physical copies. But apparently they're treasured manga. I was like, damn, okay, I should have bought it when it was coming out in Barnes Nobles. Whatever. The Magic Girl, nothing progresses. Well, see, I don't know who they have to greenlight for that, because the author is deceased, so I'm not too sure who is greenlighting the adaptation or any sort of adjustments. Perhaps family or her publishing company. I don't know who's in charge of that. But the author is deceased, so I was not expecting an ending or any sort of progression. The moment I found that out from episode 1, I thought, okay, this is just going to be a cute little one-shot thing. I'm not expecting a progression. I'm not expecting a sort of ending. If it is an ending or progression, it's probably going to be something someone else made up and not the actual author, because again, she's no longer here. But I really liked it. It was cute. I like the art style. It reminds me of Beelzebub, Miss Beelzebub, you know. So I really like it. It's really funny and cute and quirky, and his coworkers are so funny. And this girl is hilarious. She curses. She'll see somebody, she'll be like, fudge! And then she'll bite them on the head. She'll be like, fudge, fudge! Not actual word fudge, but she'll say the F word a lot. Like a lot. Most of her dialogue is just beeping sounds. Anyways. Oh man, I really want to give this a shot, but the animation was so shit. I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing this today. No, sorry. As a VTuber, I probably should have watched the VTuber anime, but I didn't get around to watching it. I don't know. I might watch it later. I hadn't gotten around to actually sitting down. Maybe I would have gotten some inspiration or some ideas after watching it, but who knows? Is it the same author? No, I don't think so, because it look exactly the same down to the T. They do? No, Miss Beelzebub has like a military dress. And then like little sprouts on the side. And then the Magic Girl and Lieutenant, she has shorts with the puffy sleeves, and she has like the little Anya cone hair thingy. She's definitely showing more skin. She has leggings. And she's definitely different from... Oh my god, what's it called? Miss Beelzebub. At least from my understanding. They're two different people. It just kind of gave me that... I think it's the pastel colors that's kind of like deceiving my eyes when I had first seen it. But if you don't know, Inu Exboku Secret Service... Oh my god. There we go. It's this one. Here it is. So I don't know if this will help jog your memory or not, but this is it.
Is that the fox dude and then the Oni girl?
Oh my gosh, you do remember!
Well, yeah, you got really emotional when you watched it, but do you remember what happened?
I have no idea. I just know that some of the yokai hired Secret Service bodyguards and they had to live in like this apartment building and be guarded, but I'm not too sure why or how or what. I was very confused at that point. I'm debating on rewatching, but again, I want to watch the anime first. But yeah, this is the other work that she did that she's very well known for. So I have the VTuber anime. It's cute and relative to our circle, but I didn't have much investment. Okay. I'm saying that they have similar hair, similar to... Oh, the booba. They have big booba. Honestly, Inuyasha was one of the first time I ever... Really? Almost remember nothing. We probably had to add that to the watch-along list. But I don't know. I feel like he had some really, like, hardcore devotion towards her. I don't know. I can't remember. It's, like, kind of fuzzy. This one I had such high hopes. But it literally this entire chunk of text was episode 1, and then we didn't even get to this part until like episode 3 or 3, I think. And I was kind of upset at the extremely slow pacing. I say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not watching this. You were taking way too long to get to the point. If you're telling me a premise, I want to see that premise at least within a good amount of time. I don't need you prolonging it, okay? This is BS. So I dropped that one real quick. I didn't get around to these. I watched this one. This was very cute. I was like geeking out. I was like, aw, get cute. They're so funny. I like the expressions. I was like, oh, I remember that. Oh god, I don't think I watched anything else. I was obviously continuing this one. Again, there was a lot of dialogue, but I'm really glad they were explaining things so we would not be confused. I got behind on that one and this one too. This one's actually very good. Yatagarasu, the raven does not choose its master. Okay, so I had a high rating. Okay, good. This one was actually very interesting. Also, not really left off on a cliffhanger, but he was sent on a mission. And there was a bunch of plot to... Oh, this was the one where I told you about the crazy-ass bitch that planned one of the characters to get assaulted. Yeah, this crazy-ass bitch. I don't know what happened to her. She never showed up again. But the chick I wanted him to end up with, he did end up with. Hamayu. And then they explained like how he feels and how he acts, and his brother's cool and everybody's great. But it was really good. It was a really hardcore plot twist too. There was so much packed in those 20 episodes. I'm very excited for season 2. I hope it gains more attention. It very much has that vibe of Raven in the Inner Palace and Apothecary Diaries, and just that very mystery vibe of trying to piece things together. And so, except he doesn't really get it most of the time. He get like in the last second in like a life or death situation, they're like, think back on everything, your experience, your knowledge, what did you notice? And he just bolts. He's like, okay, I got it, I know what to do, you know. But it's usually not a life or death situation. But yeah, he's the prince's retainer. He's the prince of the Yatagarasu. There's a big spoiler at the end. I actually won't go into detail about this one because I actually do recommend y'all. The anime that whipped you up into a rant got you demonetized. I did not get demonetized, okay? I never got demonetized for that one, but I did get into a rant because it was really fucking crazy. I was like, damn, it got crazier too. It got way crazier later. I was like, oh my god.
Which part?
Oh, the...
Oh, I remember that part. Yeah, until you got super all like, oh my gosh, what's going on? She got really excited again. I think you wanted to read the book, right?
I did, but I don't think it's translated. It's because it's based off of a Japanese novel. Not a light novel, just a novel. And I really wanted to read it because I was like, oh my god, this is good. And then... Where's the other one I was gonna go over? Okay, Dali Delico. Delico's nursery. Again, you can tell they're putting their budget into animating the characters and the action. And they just, you can tell the background scenes are not hand drawn. It is very much 3D animated, I'm pretty sure. And they put a sketchy filter on it. Again, I don't blame them. I rather they focus on the kids and the dads and animate that instead. Or I mean, age restricted. I don't think it did. No, I think it was fine. So I am really excited. I don't want to give a full review on this one quite yet because it is not done. But so far everyone is slaying. They're all so cute. It's adorable. I am kind of feeling bad because like some of the characters you meet them when they're older and I was like, what is going on? What happened to my babies? You know? Let's see.
Babies.
What else did I watch? I think that was it. There is one I kind of want to discuss because it's a lot.
Oh no, if you can start talking about that one, I don't want to be here. Okay, bye, ciao.
No, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm probably gonna do like a separate review for it.
Oh, why did you do Antonia talk, Antonia?
About the anime?
Well, I mean, like, it's gonna be a very long day. You can just summarize each episode, because, I mean, God knows, like, that went all over the place. When you explained it to me, nothing made sense.
Well, yeah, because I literally explained it to you and my friend the way it happened. Alright, so... No, Lena's staying right here.
No, because I already know you're gonna go back up and try and summarize it. I'm gonna go make food. Okay, bye, everybody.
Well, I already made some food.
Well, I was making some food left to just get ready, like beans and stuff.
Oh, okay. I got you. Alright, bye, Lena.
Bye, everybody. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, and you get to the bottle now.
Oh, you take the bottle now? Thank you. Put the bottle away. Take off your hoodie.
My blankie.
Well, Lena, aren't you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go eat food. I already know Anton's gonna get into a rant. Good luck, everybody. You're gonna need it.
Lena!
Bye!
Lena! She already left. You didn't have to teleport! She wanted to get out of here fast, she says. Oh, jeez. Being dramatic. I didn't get that heated. Though my friend will tell you otherwise. Okay, so I need to take a breath. This one isn't a angry rant. It's just more so what the fuck did I just watch kind of rant. It's this one. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the voice actors because they got a really, really good cast. I mean, really good cast. It wasn't until I got to last episode and I said, you have so many good voice actors, but for what? I was very shocked. I was upset too. There's a fucking sequel. What does the front look like? That's such a lie. That's a sketch. That's a quirky sketch. Yeah, you got Koki Uchiyama. Oh, it doesn't show everybody. There's like a bunch of very popular VAs they got. Like they had the Emperor, and then where's her teacher? Her teacher's gone too. Okay, so they're not showing everybody. But they had a really good cast of VAs. Yeah, Natsuki Hanae. They had Sayori Hayami. Here, let me pull up the... Hold on. Ooh. Yeah, so some of the voice actors they had was... I need like a list. And like a full list. No, I don't need the English cast. I need the Japanese cast. Oh, for fudge sakes. Oh, let me see. Yeah, they had like Sayori, IMDb, don't let me down, don't let me down. You let me down, I swear. Top cast. I need the JP. Oh my god. Why will it not show me the JP list? It's just showing me the English cast. I don't care about the English cast. I need the JP cast. Let me see. Yeah, they had Kenjiro Suda, they had Sayori Hayami, they had Junichi Suabe, they had Natsuki Hanai. Like, they had like a bunch of very popular JP voice actors. And for what? Not a fan of furries. That wasn't even the plot. Was this popular in Japan at all? It's getting a season 2. So apparently, this, from what I saw, this anime is based off of a light novel, a Korean light novel. Where is it? From what I heard, yeah, here it is. From what I heard, this is based off of a Korean web novel that was canceled after 12 chapters. And they have a huge cast of VAs, very popular VAs. A lot of which I think were in supporting characters too. Like, they had very popular VAs in this. And so when I had first started watching this, I was expecting more explanation of the world, but what I got was info dumping every single episode, to the point that I was kind of understanding what was going on, sort of, very bare minimum understanding. Then when I got to episode 9 and 10, I think I only had 10 episodes. Yeah, when I got to 9 and 10, it completely went off the rails. I had no idea what the fuck happened. I was so confused. I was just kind of sitting there in disbelief on my bed, like, what the fuck did I just watch? It's such a strong and high-profile cast as well. I know, these are all very popular voice actors within the anime community and the JP community. Very popular voice actors. And I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. I don't know who was in charge of storyboarding this. I think they should have written it better, because nothing made sense. Like, it was literally info dumping every single episode. I was telling my friend the whole plot. I told him in the order it was shown to me, and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, did you drink coffee when I wasn't looking? I said, no, I did not, sir. I did not drink coffee while you were not looking. Nothing made sense. Okay, so episode 1, some chick with the sword. She didn't have any animal features, so she was considered ugly and weird. She shows up at a village to help them because her teacher, this cat guy, he was supposed to help them. He's a traveling nomad. There's a whole process for that. Anyways, he's traveling nomad. He sent his apprentice, which is Belle LeBlanc. His name is Sion LeBlanc or something. He adopted her. That's his daughter. His adopted daughter. And he sent her to go fight an octopus. So she fights the octopus, comes back. They have octopus meat for dinner. The villager's like, oh, this girl's scary. She's like, you know what? I want to become a nomad. He's like, okay, we have to do the test. You have to kill me. That's my curse. And then once you kill me, my blood will hand you to your own curse. She's like, okay, cool. So she kills him. At least that's what you think. So I'm gonna spoil everything because you're not gonna get it. Nobody understood what the fuck was going on. So, kills him. She gets her own curse. I believe the curse, from my understanding, by the end of the season, is she can't kill anything that's alive. So if it's dead or an inanimate object, she can cut it with her sword. But if it's alive, she cannot cut it. So she goes on a journey, goes to this city whatever, the capital, the royal capital, where there's this magical god tree. Apparently, for her to become a nomad, she has to go through a trial by the god, and this trial involves, okay, well, we're not even at that point. So she has to go through this trial. She gets to the city. She's like, okay, let me go to the tavern real quick, because she needs to meet this blonde guy who apparently is another apprentice of this dude. So she's gonna go meet up with him, but for right now she's gonna go eat at a tavern. She's eating some lunch, and there's a bunch of guys with swords. By the way, everyone has magic and they can grow their own magical sword, and if you break it, it's like you have to start over. I don't know. So a bunch of guys come in. They're trying to kill this rabbit. No, not him. Well, it is him, but not really. I'm a little confused about that. So it's an actual giant rabbit with a cute little red vest. Think of a rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, like that. And he's eating the swords, eating the table. He's just eating everything. And she's like, hey, you can't kill that kid. They're like, it's a Rabita. Whatever the hell his name is. Whatever the hell his name is. And so they're like, we're gonna kill him and drink his blood because it'll help our swords because he ate our swords. And she's like, yeah, no way. So she tries to kill the guys, but she just destroys their swords. And they're like, oh my god, what a vicious woman. You know? And so, so she saves this rabbit, and the rabbit, like, fucks off, I guess. I don't know. And the tavern owner's like, hey, get the hell out of my tavern. I don't need you causing trouble. She's like, fine, whatever. So she leaves. She meets up with this guy. She stays at his house. She has her own room. He's like, okay, go to the castle. So she goes to the castle, and there's, like, some explanation about the city. Apparently the city has magical good soloist and bad soloist. Oh, by the way, this world involves music. So soloist as in like a musical solo kind of thing. And so the capital has good soloists, and they're like, you must work as a good soloist, and God will give you 3 missions, and once you've done 3 missions, we will let you go to the magical door to take the nomad test, and you will become a nomad. And she's like, okay, great, I will stay. So apparently in the city, her adoptive parents get kidnapped. Or well, they're there because you end up finding out she was born from a rock. Apparently she broke out of this rock, and her animal parents were like, let's adopt this girl that just popped out of a rock. I don't mean like baby pop out, I mean like she was probably like 10. And then you find out that before she was adopted by this guy, she had somehow broke into the castle and like somehow went to a secret vault where this magic sword was, and she took the sword and she fought some royal guard dude and broke his sword, and then they arrested her. He's like, I'm gonna adopt you. She's like, okay. And this sword is called Runding, and it's her best friend now. Anyways, flashback over, and she hears that her parents were kidnapped by the bad soloists because apparently the farmers sing music to make the crops grow, and her parents are farmers that sing music. Anyways, the bad soloists look like insect aliens that live in the catacombs. I don't know. So she's like, I need to go save my parents, as she runs. And the other soloists that look like, that are dressed in like band uniform, like marching band uniform, show up, and they're like, hey, you were on this mission anyways. That was your first mission from God. She's like, okay. And so she went to go meet the king, and they're like, we have to give you your missions. She's like, oh, okay. So I just stay here till you give me my missions? They're like, yes. And she looks at the tree, and she's like, it's not looking at me. And then apparently the king is like some weird ugly creature who's like a handsome blonde dude that has a weird deformed body, and he has like an ugly version of himself all crippled and decrepit on the center of his chest, because apparently the king needs to look beautiful and ugly for the tree. I'm not too sure about that. Anyways, so he tells her, yeah, there's like 5 main soloists that are very strong, and one of them is named Adonis the Question. And they're like, okay, cool. And so next episode, she sees him getting beat up. She tries to help him out. She's like, hey, why are you beating him up? And they're like, because he's taking our swords. And he doesn't say shit. He's like, I'm not giving them back. So she saves him. He leaves. He's kind of interested in her. Don't know what sparked the interest. That was never explained. Anyways, so oh god, what was her second mission? Her second mission. So she gets really attached to him. They become besties for some reason. And she's staying at his house too. His house is in a weird looking dog thing that can teleport stuff and make dimensions in its mouth. Yeah, so she stays at his house. And so the king is like, okay, everyone's going on a big mission. Apparently one of the 5 soloists, who is a mermaid, went crazy, batshit crazy, and is killing people in the catacombs. You need to go kill her. They're like, okay, we'll go kill her. So they send this giant army and then this guy, he's a composer that writes up the strategies for the army. And then this chick, who becomes a man later, because apparently mermaids are one gender, male or female, and then when they meet somebody they admire or have a soul connection with, they turn into the opposite gender. I don't know, they didn't really explain that. Anyways, so the mermaid chick and her boyfriend Minotaur are there, and they're freaking assholes, and they're on these turtle tank things, and they're discussing the strategy about how they're gonna fight in the catacombs. So they show up at the catacombs, they run inside, and they meet this mermaid chick, and she sees Adonis, and she goes batshit crazy. She's like, oh my god, Adonis, I'm gonna kill you. And they're like, dude, what happened? He's like, oh, her lover died, and I had to tell her the bad news. Because apparently there's like these crow fruit things that grow off of dead corpses that go to loved ones to tell them that your loved one is dead, and then they die in your house. Yeah, I don't get how that works. Anyways, so we go into the catacombs, everyone gets separated because the bad guy sword soloist, her name was Tiziano, and she was like killing everybody. And except these people, they lived. And so everyone gets separated. She's having a complete mental breakdown. Her name is Benedictine because like her mentor boyfriend's dead, and mermaids are nothing without the person they love because they're the mirror or whatever. And so Belle is giving her like a pep talk, like, bitch, step out of it. And so she kind of has a connection with her. So then she turns into a man after her eye was cut. And then he somehow lives, even though he's like the weakest person. And then Adonis, you find out his father's in charge of the catacombs, which apparently is a graveyard where all the dead people are. I don't know. And then you also find out that his curse, because apparently he has a curse that if he touches any swords, they just disintegrate. It's a death curse thingy for the swords. And so you find out that his curse came from a nomad that was visiting the catacombs and got stabbed. And his dad was like, hey, are you okay, man? He's like, no, don't touch my blood, because his blood is cursed. So it got on his dad, and when, you know, the dad banged his mom and she conceived a child, the child killed her from the inside out. And then Adonis was born, and his hands destroy stuff. They wilt things. Anyways, so flashback over. Anyways, they all meet up again, and they're trying to figure out how to kill the crazy sword chick. They meet the other bad soloist that looked like the bug people. He somehow ends up with like a girlfriend that's trying to kill him. I don't know. Oh, and then you find out this rabbit dude. I forgot. There was another episode in between where she was feeling depressed about something, and he was like, oh, hello, my name is Kitty the All. Yes, that is his name. And so he's like, let me give you a pep talk at this bar where the curse of this nomad bird lady is she can only sing. She can only talk when she's singing. Anyways, he's in love with her. He calls her beloved, but like something if she's boring, he'll kill her. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused. So apparently he was there helping them out. I don't know if he was a soloist or not. I'm a little confused. Apparently he can turn into the rabbit, but that's not him, but it is him. I don't know. He treats the rabbit like a separate entity, but they're the same person. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyways, so they fight the sword chick. The big battle happens. Next episode, this guy killed Adonis's dad. You did not see that scene. He just tells Adonis, hey, I killed your dad. And because she saw him depressed in his room, she's like, dude, what happened? Why is there a dead bird? And he's like, oh, my dad's dead. She's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And she asked him, like, hey, why'd you kill his dad? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, later on, she what happens? Oh, right. So She meets the princess, who apparently was wandering around outside and didn't know how to use an umbrella. She was very excited because she was like living like a commoner and got wet by the rain. She's like, oh, this is exciting. Yes, Sayori Hayami does play her. And so she like takes her to Benedictine's house. For some reason they're roommates, but like he's a ladies' man and sleeps with a bunch of different women, and he's kind of has a relationship with the bad soloist girl, but they're somehow roommates. They're always together. I thought they were boyfriends. I was like, oh my god, I forgot about your girlfriend. Anyways, so bros being bros, I guess. So they went to his house because he has a bigger bath. She's like, oh look, bath. She dropped like a water crystal and ruined his rug. He was very upset. Anyways, so apparently she's in love with him, he's in love with her, whatever. Anyways, there's a party going on to celebrate defeating the bad soloist. And then you find out, oh hey, he gave the bad guy lady, the bad mermaid, some ashes to fix her sword. And apparently the ancient tree, the priest of the ancient tree, gave him this red ash thing to fix the sword. So he thinks like that's what made her go crazy and become like a zombie. They call it a need hog or something. I don't know. So became a bad guy. So he's upset. So he goes to a centaur. I forgot. Okay, so when she first arrived, she had to fight a centaur because they didn't want to make her a soloist in the beginning. So she broke the guy's sword again. It was the same dude. She broke the sword when she was a kid. It was really funny. So when they came back from the giant battle, he's like, hey dude, your sword's broken. I need to test out if this ash stuff made you evil. He's like, okay, so he fixed the sword. And the guy's like, okay, nice. So this big ball happens. She's dressed up in a dress and looks really pretty. Oh, I also forgot to tell you guys, he also had confessed to her. He's like, you know what? I love you. I want you to have my children. And she's like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, because sometimes I want to be like you and I want to rip out my ears and my fur so we can look the same. But if we have children, my children will look like you. So let's have children. She's like, no. And he's like, oh, it's because I want to sleep with you. She's like, yeah, I get that. We'll sleep together when we fall in love. He's like, okay. She's like, okay, go on a journey with me because you're obviously very conflicted about something. Anyways, they go at the ball. He calls her. No, he's like, oh yeah, the food is very delicious. And he's like looking at her breast, and then she elbows him in the gut and he falls over, and they're like, haha, idiot. Anyways, so she's at the ball. She's singing. She had an existential crisis about not having fun while singing. They took her to the bar where Kitty the Owl showed her the bird. Anyways, so they're at the ball. She's singing. Everybody's having fun. He tells the guy, hey, you have my dad's sword. I want it back. I know you killed him. He's like, no, you have to give everybody else's sword and I'll give it back. He's like, no, I demand a duel. They're going to fight in the hallway like idiots. And the centaur dude turned evil. So then the centaur dude's like, I'm going to kill you guys right now. And so he ran to go fight Belle. And she's like singing about the god tree, and the tree's like, fight the centaur, and she's like, no, Belle, run. And they got mad at her for that. They're like, how could you deny the god tree's words? And she's like, that's my friend, I didn't want her to die, you idiots. And she's sobbing, poor girl. I was like, that's my best friend. Anyway, so Belle fights the centaur, kills the guy. He's like having an existential crisis, like, I just made two people go mad shit crazy and die. And then there's like this magical green ash that heals wounds. So again, there's like a huge, he's having an existential crisis the last 2 episodes. And she's like trying to tell him, hey, let's go on a journey. He's like, I don't want to go on a journey. I'm like, I don't deserve it. He's just hardcore insecurities. He's going batshit crazy. And so he ends up almost assaulting her, and she like beats him up, and then he disappears. She's like, dude, what the fuck? Prior to this, she actually did take her test to go on the Door of Journeys, but she didn't really focus on a motive because she's in disarray about her love life. And so she couldn't go through the trial, which apparently you're supposed to play a piano, and if it doesn't make sounds, you're not allowed to leave because the god tree doesn't think you're ready? I don't know. So she leaves, almost got assaulted. She's like really upset about the whole ordeal, and she's like, damn, Adonis, what happened? And so he runs off because he thinks it's his fault, and he asks the king, like, dude, what the fuck? What happened? Why did those people turn evil? And the king, again, this was like really metaphorical. I felt like I was reading Shakespeare and poetry at the same time. I was very confused. From my understanding, the god tree eats soloists, so when the soloist swords get destroyed, they use the red ash to make them into zombies, and then when you defeat the zombies, their ashes become the green ashes to heal the wounds, and apparently when they die, they become the priest that served the god tree. Yeah. Anyways, that was my understanding. So he was upset. He freaking ran off. Runs into this dude's lover, friend, I'm not too sure. Apparently he was the prince of the kingdom, but he didn't want to be part of the god tree, so he gave up his right as prince and just became like a teacher, which is also another role you have to take a test for. And so he met some mermaid chick. Well, it was a boy at first, and then he's like, hey, you make great swords, come work at the castle. And he suddenly turns into a young girl. Again, mermaids change gender when they meet somebody. I don't know. So she went to work at the castle, and she was making great weapons, but then suddenly her mentor that taught her how to make weapons, a weapon she made him, he turned evil and he died, and she was upset. So apparently the only weapons she can make were cursed, and she started getting a little batshit crazy, so she started carving the weapon names on her body, and she said, Adonis, I've been waiting for you. I have this cursed weapon called Rusting Nail. And I was like, what the fuck? So she's like, hey, teacher guy, teach Adonis, because you find out, hey, he's not dead. He's been alive this whole time. So he's like, okay, Adonis, summon all your swords. I want you to break every single one of these swords by yourself and fight me. Because in your condition, you cannot fight my daughter. You're weak as fuck. And so Adonis is like fighting him, but every time he gets injured, the mermaid lady is there sitting on the bed and has his head in her lap, and she's like, oh, you've never felt a mother's love. I'll be okay, you can hug me. And so his like crazy like curse like eats away at her clothes, and he realizes she heals, and so she like holds him close into a hug like on her breast, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And oh geez. And so he's gaining power, and apparently you find out this mermaid chick that was vanished that makes the cursed weapons. You're still talking? Yeah! I'm telling you, there was a lot of info dump in a matter of these 10 episodes. And so he's like destroying all the swords, and the teacher guy's like, okay, you're almost ready. And so this weird mermaid chick, you actually find out she's in charge of like this undead army that apparently when it's your time to die, they go get you. I don't know, it's really weird. She's like, you will be the new king of the Endless Shadow Kingdom or whatever, and she carves like some random, I don't know, she carves something on his face, and there's like a bunch of zombie looking cool bad guys next to him, and she's like, now you are the new king, ha ha ha. And then these two concoct a plan. He's like, hey, you mirror a person's personality, right? You just absorbed what Belle looked like to you in the time that you shipped into a man. He's like, yeah. He's like, okay, I need you to mirror that back to Belle, because she's like in a funk right now. We can't fix her. And they're like, okay, sure. And so that's how it ends. That's it. That's the anime. And I told it to you in the order it was revealed. And if there was nothing I expounded upon, that's because they never explained. I mean, what'd you think? It's insane, I guess. Yeah, that was Bye Bye Earth. I had really high hopes for it, and it just went crazy. I'm upset, because I'm like, if you guys knew you had a chance of getting a season 2, you could have spaced this differently. What the fuck happened? And the animation was good. I think only some parts was really janky. For the most part, it was pretty solid animation. The cast is great. Like, they had a really solid cast of voice actors. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I have no fucking idea. So, that is Bye Bye Earth. It made no sense. Like I said, I was kind of okay up until episode 9, and then nothing made sense. Made absolutely no sense. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? So why did they decide to make it out of I don't know. Like I said, I found out through a post. I don't know where I saw the post, but supposedly it's based off of a Korean web novel that was canceled after 12 chapters. So I don't know. I don't know why they picked it up. I don't know why the spacing was as jacked as it was. I don't know why the information was so scattered. I don't know why. I don't know. I know lots of people don't like dialogue. I felt a lot happened in each episode, which is why it took me so long to explain what the fuck happened. Because it took so long. Like, they covered a lot in the very limited time that they had, versus my favorite Reincarnates of Slime, where there is a lot of dialogue, but this is explaining what's happening so you're not lost. And I much prefer that than whatever the fuck happened there. But maybe it was counted to 12 chapter because it wasn't good. Well, no, it got green lit for a second season. So obviously it was popular enough that it is getting a second season. See, all I got from this long ass story was the mermaids are weird. That's all you got. You're like, oh, okay, cool, mermaids, right? Like, imagine all that shit happening in one episode. Like, it says it's a teaser, but that I'm pretty sure that's just episode 1 and clips from the previous one. You predict the anime of the season? No, I refuse to predict because I had high hopes for this one. Sea turtles mate. Oh my god. There was no sea turtles in this, but okay. But yeah, that was summer 2024, and this is the new fall 2024. I'm excited. But yeah, to answer your question, I kind of want to watch it now. Oh, be in for a treat. It is complete. Good luck. Take notes. So yeah, I like the ones I did watch. I was a little sad some of them ended at 10 episodes. Like this one's 10, Bye Bye Earth was 10. This one was also 10. A lot of stuff ended pretty early for me personally. I felt it did. And this one's actually on hiatus, so it's not gonna come back till November or October. I can't remember. I don't know. October 16th was when it comes back. This one got delayed, and they got delayed again the second half. I'm like, I watched it today. I learned that mermaids can grow pee-pee. Yeah, they can shift genders from male to female and female to male. Yeah, I don't get it. Anyways, that is our anime season showcase. So thank you for joining me. It's been about 3 hours and 39 minutes. I really need to go eat dinner. I am very tired. I've been out and about since 8 this morning. So I'm kaput. I still have laundry to do. So thank you for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate no raid suggestion. Oh, okay. Let me see if Gilco's streaming. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. And I will see y'all. No, just Lucian. Okay. I will see y'all on Saturday for ASMR. Like I said, I found a Lisa Frank coloring book that I do kind of just want to chillax and color, maybe chat. You know what we might do? I might hum songs as I'm coloring. Because I don't think coloring is gonna, like, if you can't hear the pencil scratches or anything, I don't know if the stream will get seen as much as like the singing. So if it's not gonna get seen as much, like as a VOD, I am thinking we can probably do a few test songs just to see what's gonna get copyrighted, so we can check out the Ghibli songs. I can check out the Epic songs, or just any other songs, and let's see if any of them get copyrighted. You know, just as a test. But yeah, we'll probably be coloring the Lisa Frank coloring book. And if there's any new anime, or if you have any thoughts and or comments about any of the previous anime or the new anime, feel free to comment on the VOD or comment on Twitter or in the Discord and the anime channel. I look forward to seeing everybody's opinions. I gotta go knock out. I was already blacking in and out an hour before you start. I am so sorry. I think my rambling did not help you not being tired. But yeah. Alright, bye my Valentines. I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, I will see y'all on Saturday. Bye everybody. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You can also put song suggestions in the Discord too. If there's a particular song you want to test out if it's copyrighted or not. Because if it's not, we can sing that as a regular ASMR singing stream. Okay? Okay. Alright, bye everybody. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye bye.